Kicking like
1, 2,
Dolomite.
3,
Last one
4,
got copyright. I'm kicking like
5
Dolomite.
just to be sure.
Hey, one time,
Last
you
one
ready?
got
Copyright.
Yeah.
Last one got
Okay.
copyright. Hey.
You know what time it is. Every time I rhyme, it's just a sign that I'm about to kill. Yeah, it's time for weapon wheel. We got the skill, we got the gains. Don't make me grab the steel. I put a hole in one like Abby did to Joe. Yeah, but when it comes to aiming, I don't miss like Master Chief. I grab the piece and give your ass a halo just for talking sweet. When it comes to gaming, yeah, you know our team's elite. Check the leaderboards, we run the game. You should pick up your feet. You can't lose, I'm too smooth, just going to admit defeat. And ain't no capping around here, cause like Bond, I keep receipts. The most dangerous, better than these other guys. Try to come for us, what's like between your eyes like Jen Sakai. That's no lie, no prank. I grab the ratchet, no clank, and get my jiggy mask to show you how Jack Move got his name. Yeah.
Weapon Wheel Podcast.
Look, king of the castle like Cooper, captain of the ship. My name ain't Blandry, but don't make me have to hit the switch. We'll dump you overboard, then watch the views. I ain't talking Twitch. Hey yo, Alex, go ahead, talk to him real quick.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and thick enough motherfuckers is my game. Dolomite, motherfucker, you heard her.
Claim it, a strike to claim it.
They had the nerve to copyright the beat. It's just the bitches, hey. Say yo, still putting wheels on the pavement. My game so tight, it's like Jordan 1 lazy. We stay in these gaming streets, ain't no way to be dormant. Hey, a Drake will leave your body uncharted like Lost Fortune. Coco Long scene was cute, hey, and yeah, it served its purpose. But I'm trying to give a detailed description of what a hearse is. I say we flip the switch on these again before it get bland. I see a lot of pods jacking the format like Dapper Dan. You hitting the dislike button? You still a fan? Talk slick in the comments and like Dutch, I got a plan. We don't do the sneak diss and that's that stuff that get you banned. Last time we told your was squad up, you turn telling right. It's like I play with the sliders up. You just got 30, again turn me, the time is up. Since 2015, we been kicking game knowledge up. Dust your boots and join the crew if you wild enough.
Developers.
Dolomite, you heard her.
40 clips, kicking like Dolomite. Hey, 40 clips. Aimed at your fit beam, shotties, so much ammo, it don't make sense. Trying to compete is a sacrifice, die again in your afterlife. I'm taking a road trip, anytime you like it. Wanna fight guns and body counts, that's all that I tend to like. Any other podcast, a copy or look alike. Hey, and what they say? Hey, what they say? Hey, I put them in the dirt, tussle get hurt, no face, no case, smashed up like a jiggy merch shirt. Sliding in that vet, I'm gonna get back, time to pay that debt. It's time for weapon wheel.
Wonder.
What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our move, they copy and steal. BG, Black Bond, Jack Move, Kids Move, Blandrew, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack Move voice, we saying, ew, hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang? How about the range? All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copy and steal.
We got the guns on deck, no firepower, but you know I came with a tech, yeah. Since 2015, been stepping on the scene, putting foots on nets, yeah. Set 'em up, super soaker, pump action, wet 'em up. Shooting out the yeah, we catching up. We bout the games, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge, fortitude. Top two and not the two. Weapon wheel, get the cash and grab the steel. Weapon wheel, out the window.
weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon well, we keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. What weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still.
Yo. Mic check. Y'all can hear me?
Mic check. We can hear.
Good, what's good, what's good?
Cool.
Hello. Yes, sir.
I am about to turn on my camera in a second. Just had to... I gotta buy a new Elgato key light. The one I got pretty much kind of broken. I'm literally ordering a new one right now. Should be breaking at the wrong time. Jesus Christ, why is it? Oh no, I'm not giving y'all that. I hate buying like refurbished things or used things. I almost never buy anything, any electronics renewed or refurbished or used. But they got a refurbished one for like $30. And this new shit come up to like $80.
You get the refurbished one, it's gonna break again.
Maybe. I had this one for like a few years before it broke. Oh
You
no.
finna sell it now, huh?
I ain't gonna do that. Y'all got the wrong impression of me, bro. I'm not that person.
You sold Chopper monitor with dead pixels.
No. He got the monitor and then the pixels died.
Oh man, that ain't how I heard it. I'm gonna say that ain't how I heard it. I heard a different story.
I'm telling you, I didn't give him nothing with no dead pixels. It happened to die after he used it.
That's crazy. He had it for like a week. He started.
He ain't tell me about the dead pixel until like months later. So I'm pretty sure he did that.
User error.
That wasn't me. Who are we waiting on? Jazzy. Jazzy and Blaze. That's who's supposed to be coming on.
Damn, you got Blaze. Damn, you got all these ponies on the pod today.
Bond wasn't here. I don't know what's going on with Bond.
Yeah, Bond ain't going to be on. He's going to his niece's birthday party. He said he was going to stick around. I'm like, Bond, I do not want to hear that trash ass mic from your car from your car speaker again. Nigga sound like he was
Will podcast.
Nigga sound like he was waiting for calling from the pen. Like, we don't want to hear that shit. And where's Jazzy?
Probably in a Nintendo cardboard box somewhere, playing with us though.
That's crazy.
Hey,
yeah. Jack will not be on today. He said he's out of town doing something.
My boy in Dallas, man. If you in Dallas, tap in with Jack, man.
Why are you giving away that man location? How you know he didn't want that shit to be a secret?
He does. If he get pulled up on, he deserve it. So,
dang,
that's crazy. And he recommended you. He's like, yeah, just get wonton at my place.
How many caskets you think will have to be required for Jack? You think? Well, how many pallbearers you think is required for to carry Jack from the doggone home to the other place?
They're gonna need 20, 10 on each side. 10 on each side.
That's crazy. Ain't you heavier than Jack?
No.
Nah, man. Jack's still the heavyweight champion right now.
Yeah, see, that's my problem with Jack. He going around spreading narratives about me that's false. Got people thinking I'm like biggest Persona. I'm not that big.
Y'all gonna stop throwing strays at Persona too.
I saw Persona recently. He isn't big anymore.
And he's losing mad weight.
He lost mad weight.
No. You right. My apologies. He's been on Ozempic. So shout out to Persona.
Chill out my dog Persona, man.
Shout out to Persona.
Shout out to the Whoops crew, man. Shout out to the Whoops podcast.
Ozempic gave people a bad name now because you can't even lose weight without people saying it's Ozempic no more. Like, what if niggas lost weight?
That's the only thing that does it that fast. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Listen. That's all I'm gonna say. Tarek, Alex, me, we roasted Persona last Thanksgiving. A month later, the nigga was 100 pounds lighter. That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
a
it
month
wasn't.
later, he was 100 pounds lighter. That's all I'm saying.
He been talking about being in the gym for at least 6 months now.
Yeah, he did.
No, I mean, you still gotta, go in the gym and muscle up a little bit. You know what I mean? That's you want to do that. You just don't want to just do the zipping. Nothing's wrong with it. You know what I mean? I'm my thing about it is that I just get it's just too new and wasn't it originally meant for people with
it's diabetes. Yeah, it's diabetes.
Yeah, and I just get scared of any effects when you start putting foreign things in your body and whatnot. But I mean, it's doing wonders for people. Hopefully, it's a good thing. I'm not seeing anything about crazy side effects. But when people use Ozempic, I think everybody who's on it get this familiar look. It's very samey, the way that what it does to the face and whatnot. But it's working wonders to people. So if that's one way of stopping, obviously obesity, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? I always have concerns in terms of after effects. Is this safe to use or anything like that? But you know what I mean. But big shout out to him. I mean, I would say he looks a lot different and
definitely do. You can tell. You can see it.
But it's definitely it's good though, and that's the way that people do it fast, and people are jumping on it.
Shout out to Persona.
Yeah, stop hating, Wonton.
Hey,
shout out to
BG, you got Tyrek coming on here too?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I was just.
Hey, what are you talking about? Ponies? Who besides Blaze?
I'm saying. Huh? Kiso is probably the biggest pony you got on this.
Is he? I wasn't aware.
I'm a neutral, man. I'm a neutral.
No,
he said he agnostic.
No.
So one time, man, because I beat my games. I played my games. I beat my
Kiso
games.
is a pony.
I do something that's foreign to one time.
Kiso is a pony to death.
Nah, man.
Pony. Don't put smut on my.
I keep it real. You dig? I keep it real.
Let me ask y'all.
All right.
Since we got some fat niggas in here, Wonton. Do you agree that Snickers are trash?
I'm not a big fan of Snickers. I'm not a big fan.
I'm gonna put some Jack and Nees on you. Back in the day, Snickers was top tier candy. Top tier candy. I used to get the regular size. A nigga like me get the king size. You know what I'm saying? Cause one ain't enough. Pause. One ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? I need more. But now Snickers ain't hit like that no. Unless you get the fun size Snickers. You get the fun size Snickers, you in there.
What
That's good candy
place?
right there.
What tickets place?
Low-key, Payday. I've been feeling Payday lately, you know what I'm saying?
Ew.
You know what? I have gotten a little older, you know what I'm saying? So now I got them old man taste buds, right? That little sweet and savory. Now, you know what I mean?
Nah, man. I think Twix or 100 grand. 100 grands are
100 grand, nah, dog. Twix is good, though. Twix is good.
Twix is good, yeah.
You know what's underrated?
Get
that
your cookies and cream.
People don't give enough respect. Three Musketeers. Underrated.
Musketeers ain't shit but a Milky Way without the caramel, bro. Just put it.
Come on, dog.
Come on, man. Both of them is fire though. Three Musketeers and a Milky Way. I'll take them both. Pause.
Nah, every time I bite, I had to stop Milky Ways. Every time I bite into one, I feel it going into the core of my teeth, bro. Touching the nerve. Like that shit is dangerous. Touching the nerve, like if you get a cavity or something like that. I feel like eating one of those is like guaranteeing a root canal, bro.
I feel you. Jazzy, how you doing?
No. What's up?
Nah, speak up, dog. Speak up. Come on.
You sound a little low, Jazzy.
Yeah.
Shit. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
This don't sound like your regular mic.
You sound sick, bro. You sick or something? You sick?
Yeah, he got bass in his voice this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to come with that same energy.
Yeah, man.
Cause I got some shit I need to talk to Jazzy about.
Tried
to pull some bullshit last week.
What I do now?
Well, for one, we on to you. That crazy shit, that crazy defense you tried to give Jack last week. We on to you, doggy. You really tried to like defend Jack and say Jack don't play sci-fi games. That was a whole crock of shit. I can't believe you tried to get that one off. You nasty for that. You nasty. We know Jack your mans, but you can't just be lying for this nigga like that. Jack definitely plays sci-fi games. The only shit he don't play is like Star Wars. Everything else sci-fi, he down for it.
Absolutely.
Don't defend him no more. Okay?
Jack don't play no sci-fi games.
Bro, like if you go like the Jack like past live streams, bro, ain't up but sci-fi. Come on,
That's
Jazzy.
what I'm saying. And this man tried to get that shit off.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Your gameplay is all off the screen and whatnot. Just letting you know that.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
it
why
is.
that
It is. It ain't
Okay, I fixed it.
centered.
All right, thanks. All right, let me get this shit started. Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 430. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Want to support the podcast? Patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcasts. We're on. Oh yeah, if you want to become a YouTube channel member, hit the join button. Also, you can just hit that like button for free. After Dark, early access to Planet Xbox episodes, access to Weapon Wheel Discord, all that good shit. You can submit some Weapon Wheel trivia questions and gaming questions that we'll answer during the show. If you want to submit some gameplay video for the podcast, link is in the description for you to just drag and drop your gameplay in there. All gameplay is appreciated. All right. First, I just want to start out by saying I'm like 35 hours into Veilguard. And I'm really enjoying this game. Like I just unlocked all the companions, and I'm pretty sure my main companions that I'm going to be using going forward are Davrin and I remember his demon name, but not his name. Spite and the fucking assassin, the demon assassin. I don't know why his name is slipping my mind right now, but those are my two companions that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sticking with. It's weird because sometimes like when I ask other people, when I've asked other people like, okay, what are the companions that they are rocking with? Maybe I'm weird because some people like choose it based on like the characters they like their personality and shit. Bro, I'm just choosing it based on like my combat style. Like everything to me comes down to combat. I don't give a fuck if the character's annoying. I don't really give a fuck like how I feel about them. To me, it's all about the combat. Yeah, Lucanus, that's his name. To me, it's just all about the combat and their like abilities and shit. That's what it comes down to me. People be deciding based on like their romance choices and their personalities and their characteristics. I'm like, oh, y'all take this shit serious. Y'all take this RPG shit serious. I'm like, listen, it's the combat for me. So I've gotten to the point now where I can like kind of flesh out my my weapon wheel exactly the way I want it, and choose the enhancements and shit like that. So yeah, it's starting to open up more. About 25-30 hours in, but I do like all the side content and shit like that. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it. So just wanted to give you that little update. Yeah.
I played Forspoken after 2 years.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Hot trash, right?
Nah, bro,
the story's trash, but the game and the gameplay is pretty good.
It's solid, right? I'm smooth. I was telling everybody, bro, like the way that game does parkour and combat and intertwine them together is pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Like always said, Forspoken was a AA game masked as a AAA game. It's really a solid, good AA discount game. It's just unfortunately it got the promotion and backing of a AAA game. But the combat and parkour is what really sells that game for real.
Yeah. That's the downfall of a lot of games this generation. Trying way too hard to be a AAA game when they should just stick to AA. Right? Yeah.
Bro, like you said, too ambitious. Hey, man, that word ambition, man.
Mm-hmm.
Killing a lot of studios right now, man. Get a lot of studios shut down. Too much ambition. Stay in your lane.
They be acting like being AA is like so bad. Like it's like something shameful to do to be a AA studio or be a AA game. Like ain't nothing wrong with AA. Just be the best AA that you can be, bro.
That's all. That's it, man. Hey, just have something that identifies you.
Yeah.
They want that AAA money. That's what it is.
But
hey, man, but
you're not really making it though.
All right.
Exactly.
Now your studio getting shut down. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody unemployed. Now you're a topic of Open World podcast now.
Exactly. Now you gotta work for me. Like you spending a AAA budget, but you damn sure not gonna make that AAA money back.
Exactly.
What up, Blaze?
Big Blaze 4K. Yes.
Dundo.
Yo, my fault, bro. My fault.
No, I know you don't. You don't respect black people's podcasts. Only
Oh my god, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Hey man, I'm watching the Patriots get that beat down. What's going on?
Ooh.
Nah, I low key just dozed off. Low key.
Okay.
You want the medibles?
Hey man, Tua came back from that concussion, man, balling out.
Let's see if he lasts. He ain't gonna last.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. I give him. He gonna catch another concussion next year. I don't wish that on the man, but I think so.
You think so, bro?
I think
man,
so.
I'm hoping he put on one of them safe helmets and call it a day.
He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
He don't want to be out there looking like he on the the short bus by himself. That's why you don't want to put that shit on.
He get one more concussion, he will be.
Yeah.
PG, you know you sent me your number like 2 years ago, and I was just going through our DMs, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did I miss this? Like, never even did it. Like, I must have just like we completely missed that. But
yeah,
were you surprised? Like, yo, what the fuck? How do you?
I knew I gave you my number. But I kind of like forgot since you never text me. So,
Hey, real quick,
you locked in now though.
They saying fix the gameplay on the screen, BG.
What the fuck? I thought I fixed it.
Oh, because it's small. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little small.
So it's technically Jazzy's fault. Real quick. So what happened was Jazzy sent me you sent me 2 gameplays. One was Dragon Quest, I think, and the other was Digimon. The Digimon shit got corrupted, right? When I was rendering it. So I had to render a new one real quick, but render it in a smaller resolution because I didn't have as much time. So it's Jazzy's fault sending me corrupted gameplay. Thank you, Jazzy. Fix your mic or whatever the fuck is going on with you. All right. Let me see where we gonna start out with. Avowed previews came out.
Yes, sir.
Avowed is looking. I'm more optimistic about it now. I was down on it earlier in the year. It was looking mid.
What you call it? The VR effect? You say it looked like it was a VR game?
No, I said that about Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones? Okay.
Yeah, I said that about Avowed just looks like it was. It just looked like it was rough. Like it just. It has that certain level of Western RPG jank. Like
yeah.
That I don't know what it is like when it comes to like Western RPGs just seem like very like not all of them, but some of them just seem like very clumsy caveman, like Neanderthal type. They just look like it's made by a caveman versus like when you look at JRPGs, it just looks like so graceful and like clean and precise. It's so crazy to me the difference, and it's like, yeah, listen, the Japanese are just better at it than us. It just is what it is. Like just something about it, like that they care more about than the Westerns. But Avowed does look better than the last time. You can play in first person and third person. I'll be in third person. The sound design seemed like it improved, and the combat seemed like it improved as well. It just looks like a cleaner, neater game. So I'm down to buy it and give it a chance. It's looking better than last time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say real quick. I feel like RPGs like Avowed, they don't look that good in third person to me. That type of game and that gameplay, I feel like it's meant to be first person. That's just my opinion. If it was something like Cyberpunk, which was supposed to be like an RPG, that should have been third person. But when you got like swords and shields and shit, I don't know. But that's just me.
Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, because when people see swords and shields and bow and arrows, there's this, this like, oh, needs to be like a third person action game. The action adventure is that Witcher effect. It's like Horizon, stuff like that. I get it and understand, but I am happy they did the third person, the like view and whatnot. I think they need to make a change so that it's button mapped, because I think you gotta go through like 3 menus before you can get to that option during a preview. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, that I'm curious is clearly they made the game obviously to be, from a first person perspective. The third person doesn't look tacked on, but it's an addition. So the thing is, I do feel like it will be more immersive, I think it's going to feel proper in that first person mode when you're playing it. I think the game looks beautiful, gorgeous. So you kind of, and then the game is loot heavy, so you do want to see the character in that gear and whatnot, and that third person perspective does help that. I just want them to, if they do make any further improvements, put that view change on, like maybe make it the menu button or one of the I think Xbox had like 2 start buttons, but make it like the double screen button and change the view. And when they do it, make it a little bit, I hope it gives it that Starfield effect, because Starfield you went from first to like almost over the shoulder, like kind of like closer zoomed in to that pulled back third person. If they give it that option, I think chef's kiss, man. I'm down for it. But I'm looking forward to Avowed, man. I was watching, I got to watch a few people play, and some of the things that the writing, Obsidian's writing is like always like pretty much marquee. I like how they flesh the modern day sort of dialogue with, you know, that fantasy time. They have like a good perfect blend to make it more relatable and whatnot. And like some of the dialogues between like the NPCs that you overhear, I think it reminds me, it gets those cool points back from like when I was playing like the Outer Worlds and whatnot. So it's like, all right, I can get with this. They make the world around you like really lively and fun. The gameplay that they did, I feel like even though there's some parts of the game, it looks really like they kind of give you too many tips, like more than enough, whether it be the NPC keeps saying like, hey, you need to go up there, or you should go up there, to give you that many. Hopefully you can adjust that. And then obviously they do those obvious things when you got to climb like a mountain, or if you got to climb something, they put like shit that's just completely obviously, okay, I should climb this. The combat, it looks very attractive, very punchy, but also just the right amount of difficulty. And there is a difficulty setting, but I was watching a few people play the game, and they would get into these dungeons and they're fighting like these crazy like infected bears or giant spiders, and they're not like just like slouch over where you can just go in and get busy. Like they're giving them that work. And that's the balance I like, to where it's like, all right, it's hack and slash. I can use all these wide range of weapons, whether I'm going in with a sword and shield, or if I'm going in with a bow and arrow, or if I'm going in doing magic. They have that, no matter what you got, the game is balanced for it to give you a challenge for you to overcome and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to Avowed.
Right.
Looks like dog shit.
You're such a hater.
Bro, I've been scrutinizing that game. When they first showed that shit off, I was like, this looks horrible.
No, it
really
did.
did.
At first it did.
But then I think I seen Kofi post a couple screenshots, and I don't know if they changed, because from the first initial trailer, I thought we were gonna get like a realistic Skyrim type of darker vibe. And then they showed gameplay and it looked kind of, I'm like, yo, this is not what I expected from the trailer. But now the recent screenshots, to be fair, and I seen like a little clip of it. Like, honestly, I gotta say, it does look much more polished. I don't know if it's the scenery they're showing me, but it just looks really more like a darker tone, more like a realistic tone to it. I don't know, but it does look better. It does.
Yeah, I agree. It looks better. I'm watching gameplay of it right now. It does look a lot better, especially from I guess like a last year showing, whatever. Everyone's kind of down on it. It looks better. I mean, but granted, it still gives this kind of generic feeling, like, hey, I'm just in this world. Try to make your own story. Try to do this. It's definitely it's just like dropping into a world, but there's nothing really pushing you along. As BG said, it's just like a run-of-the-mill Western RPG. But at least graphically speaking and color-wise and everything, like, it does look better. It does, look more appealing to the eye at least, but still just that generic Western RPG feeling to it.
I mean, I was a big fan of Outer Worlds, so I'm looking forward to this game. And I'm liking the fact that it's not just like a Skyrim copycat. It's bringing some different shit to it. It looked good to me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I played Outer Worlds. I beat it. I didn't care for it. To me, it was okay.
I liked Outer Worlds a lot. I think the story was not that, amazing, but just gameplay, the side quests and stuff. I don't know. I liked Outer Worlds a lot.
I like Outer Worlds a lot too, and I typically I don't like Fallout, but I really liked Outer Worlds. So
yeah,
that's like
it felt like a more polished Fallout type shit.
Yeah. I don't know, like Avowed, even though I'm I think it looks better and I'm gonna give it a try. To me, it feels I think it's like an outdated RPG. Like the whole like it comes from the cloth of like Skyrim. And I know like, whenever Skyrim came out like 15 years ago, like that was the shit. It was the shit. Like that was the shit at the time. But now I feel like that ain't it no more, in my opinion. Like that style of just RPG, I feel like it's just kind of archaic and outdated.
Has anybody seen third person like gameplay of it?
They showed
it. I did. I saw a good hour or so
It's
of
smooth.
somebody playing it.
Is it like just like like I feel like nobody really plays those type of games in third person, or is it actually look like a viable option this time? Like you can actually.
No, it looked like a viable option. The thing I was worried about is like, all right, is this just you just pulling the camera back and that's it? But when I was watching how it was being played, and they have like animations for everything you would be doing in first person, and you can see it real time in third person, I was like, okay. And then like even some of the things like change up, like some of like the UI features that when you're in first person, obviously things are like kind of more in your face. When you're in third person, things are kind of scaled properly. And with the way I looked at it, it looks like I hate it. It's the most recent game, but it looked like how Dragon Age is from its perspective. If you're okay with that, like it's because Dragon Age, the game, but I haven't played Dragon Age yet. I just installed it, but like they're not super close to the player, right? Isn't there like there's like a nice field of view between?
Yeah, it's not over the shoulder. It's
it's kind of pulled back.
Yeah, it's the same. It's around that same angle. That's what I would say. Like. And it looks good. It still retains its graphical fidelity, and it looks proper. The characters don't look out of place, and it's a good way. Like I said, the game's a loot heavy game, so it's a good way to kind of appreciate your the armor and everything that you get.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah. All right. When's that come out? February or something?
Yes,
February 18th, 5-day early access. This is also the first party game to launch on Battle.net as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's coming out next to all them other.
Wait, you got to pay $100 to get the early access, or what?
Yeah, or you have to have Game Pass and pay the $30 upgrade.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. Next.
Yo, BG, Persona in the chat. He asked for permission to come into the Discord.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, he in general chat, live chat.
I don't see him. The fuck? What's?
Yeah, he said, "Yo, BG, let me in your Discord."
No, he wants an invite, I think.
Yeah.
Somebody give him permissions. I don't see this. I'm in the. Isn't this? Ain't I in general?
No, the live chat, BG.
He's in the live. Oh, the YouTube. Oh,
yeah.
Persona. Type something. Let me see.
Man, shout out to my bro, man.
Hold on.
Hey, don't get scared.
Oh, he's not in the Discord at all. Oh, I thought he was in the Discord.
Scared of what?
All right.
Keisha, come on.
Oh man,
I told you about talking my dog.
See what y'all.
I cooked them last year. You want me to cook them again?
See what y'all niggas started, man. See,
you want me to cook them again?
See,
it's my brother right there.
Hey, look, to see what happened, BG. You let black people come, they derail your podcast.
No, you started with that. You invoked that man's name.
Let him in.
I told you to leave that man alone.
Let him in.
I told you to leave that man alone.
Let him in.
Don't bark up that tree. That tree will fall on you. You better
people
stop.
They put the burger in the sky. Hey, Persona, he's talking about you. He's talking about you, Persona.
That's a lot to follow on, hey, BG. And
He's
that's a lot to follow on to my one time. Hey, but it's a lot to squash. That's a lot to...
That is.
About too long for that.
Oh,
hey, man, shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to Waltz, man. 11 a.m. every Saturday.
I sent you the Discord invite, Persona. When Persona gets in here, could somebody... one of the mods just give him permissions, please?
I got you. I'll be watching.
So I don't got to change screens. All right.
You just drag him. I got you.
Yeah, y'all take care of that, so I don't got to switch screens.
Yeah, kids move, Ken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what you want me to do?
Just Persona is about to join the Discord. Just drag him in.
Okay.
If you can, give him permission, drag him in. Let me see. What can I bring up real quick before y'all start some fuck shit? That Unknown 9 Awakening developer, Reflector Entertainment, they're doing layoffs. That game flopped. Rest in peace.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, we haven't heard of that.
It's like the Indian girl. I think it stars an Indian girl, right? I don't know. I think it's like an action RPG. I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, she could have like her powers is like she turns into like people like NPCs and whatnot to get through a day. A lot of people are trying to compare, called it like the Dolus version of like Uncharted or something like that. Oh, there you go. I can just drag him, or do I have to give him permission?
Drag him. Just drag him in here, and I'll give him.
Just drag him.
There we go.
And I'll give him permissions. How are you doing, Persona?
Hey, yo.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, Persona?
Yo, Kiso, what up, man? What's good, BG? Hey,
good,
man, listen, I don't normally do this, man, so I don't mean to, derail your podcast.
No, it's cool. Take your time, brother. Take your time. It's cool.
Yeah, but my name was brought up. It was brought to my attention that my name was brought up on some fuck shit. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Wonton, what's going on?
I don't know why you pulling up like you big bad.
Who's this talking? So I know who.
You know who I am, brother. You know.
I don't know who you are. That's why I'm asking.
This is the same guy that cooked you last year. This is the same guy that cooked you last year.
You never cooked me.
No, this is the same guy.
I don't know who you are.
Last year. You ran off. You got cooked by 3 people in one day. You got cooked by 3 people in one day. You sound like
nobody. That's what I'm trying to understand.
We bullied you to the point where you got the Ozempic. You shoot yourself up every morning.
Give a name, because right now you're an NPC. Shout out to
Hey, Persona. What dosage you on? What dosage you on right now?
Give a name, brother. Listen, if you want the meal plan, if you want the weight training plan, that's all you had to ask. If you tired of being a fat ass nigga, I could just give you the meal plan and the workout plan, and you could get just like me. Put me in. At the end of the day, I want everybody to be healthy.
I want the same.
At the end of the day, I want everybody to be healthy. Eat healthy.
Tell me what dosage you want. Tell me your doctor's name. Send me the same dosage you got.
Instead of eating the fried pork chops and fried chicken,
put me on.
You could get you some. You could get you some chicken breast, right? Some chicken cutlets, skinless. Bake them. Get you some broccoli, steam it, some brown rice.
This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know.
You have some egg whites. You got some turkey bacon.
You taking time out of your day
for lunch. You could
do derail this podcast for what?
For lunch, you could do a meal replacement and do a protein shake. And for dinner, you could have you some salmon, some skinless chicken cutlets.
You're running down the menu. You're starving right now. You're starving right now. You're running down the menu.
Go to the gym every day, 3 or 4 days a week, and don't just do cardio because you don't want to be skinny fat. You don't want all that nasty loose skin and all this other stuff.
You look like a melted ice cream. You look like a melted ice cream. What are you talking about?
You gotta do weight training.
We seen the picture you at PAX
and do cardio. You feel me?
We seen the picture you at PAX East. Dog. You look melted. You was melting into the ground. What are we talking about? Now, this is my question, Persona. We trying to have a actual discussion, a podcast. You coming in here like you big, bad, and tough, brother. Nobody is scared of you, brother. Nobody's scared of you.
I was saying, my fault.
Nobody knows who you are.
Like I was saying, you gotta weight train, right? So you gotta lift weights and all that, squats. And
what are we doing? What are we doing, Persona? What are we doing?
I'm helping you help yourself. You feel me?
I just want to know something.
Brother, I'm helping you help yourself so that instead of you sitting online chronically talking about other people and their weight progress,
brother,
and
you sit online talking shit all day.
All you have to do, brother, listen, it's unhealthy.
You don't leave the house.
Unhealthy.
You don't leave the house.
It's clear that
all day
around you
on fucking PlayStation.
If I was sitting around, listen, brother. If I was sitting around the house all day,
we're blacklisted by Sony. Sony don't know who you are. They don't know you.
If I was sitting around the house all day, I'd still be as big as you.
Nobody from PlayStation knows your name.
Clearly,
nobody from Sony knows your name.
Because if I was sitting around the house all day, I'd be as big as you. That's why you're the only one on camera.
We're blacklisted. We're blacklisted. They won't send us free games.
PG, King Kiso, Blaze.
They won't send you free games because they don't know who you are.
Everybody on camera, but
nobody.
You the only nigga on camera. Oh, you the only nigga talking shit. But you know, only one that's not on camera.
Persona, I've been on here multiple times on camera. I look better than you.
Listen, brother. I'm not in the habit of judging how other men look. If you want to do that,
you
that's
just
fine.
You just did. You just did.
We live in a progressive world where those things are accepted now. So anyway, like I was saying, weight train, cardio.
You ran out of breath. I can hear you hyperventilating. You ran out of
milk duds. Cut out all the Entenmann's, even though it's Thanksgiving. You don't need to eat the whole Entenmann's cake.
I can hear you hyperventilating.
Half. You understand? Don't eat the whole Entenmann's cake. Eat half the Entenmann's cake, right? because you still want to have some fun. You don't want to crash out on a diet, and I get it.
Persona,
But try to,
you the
but
same,
try to
you the
maintain,
same guy that
try
got
to
tight because somebody
maintain-
said you had 3
try
turkeys
to
last Thanksgiving.
maintain
How many
in
you got today? How many you got this week?
brother?
How many you got
wanna
throwing out
stay-
right now?
This was that said, by the way.
Wanna help
You got
you.
five. You got 5 throwing out right now. You got 5 throwing out.
Stay within a 1,500 to
You
2,000
about to eat a
calories.
family of turkeys this week?
You want
The
to
whole
be
family.
that don't work no more, brother.
Why not? That Ozempic hitting, huh? That Ozempic hitting.
You the only one that's if anything, you gonna eat 2 turkeys instead of me.
That's the
I'm having some
Ozempic
chicken
talking right now.
cutlets. I'm
I'm
having some
gonna give y'all
chicken
4 more
cutlets
minutes.
with some brown rice. You feel me?
That burger in the fridge talking like the Green Goblin mask right
I
now.
mean, you know what's funny? I do got some salmon burgers in the freezer. I might make one of those. You feel me? Salmon burgers good too. It's high in protein.
I
Listen,
know.
have a
You
lot
hungry
of
right
high in
now? You hungry
protein.
right now?
Brother, these things don't work. They didn't work.
It's time for your
Brother,
third
they
lunch.
They
It's time for
didn't
your
work.
third lunch.
Then. They don't work. Yeah, how stupid you sound. This is how stupid you sound. You making
What do
jokes.
you mean? What do you mean it don't work? What do you mean it don't work? You got cooked for like you got cooked for 3 hours straight last Thanksgiving.
Brother, this is why it doesn't work.
You got
Because
cooked
the
for
things
3
that you're
hours straight
saying
last
apply more
Thanksgiving.
so- the things that
You
you
let
say
people
apply more
bully you into the
to
gym.
me.
They bullied you into the gym, Persona.
No, I was
They
always
bullied
in
you
the
into
gym.
the gym.
Why would I see? This is the problem. You
They
niggas
bullied you
want to
into the
be in
gym.
niggas' personal lives so much. You
No,
think
no,
you
no.
know what you don't really
You-
know. Why would I be on
you
the
are
internet
proof.
telling you or telling anybody what I do in my personal life?
You're
That's the
proof
problem
that
with
bullying
you.
works.
And that's how-
bullying works.
that's how
Proof that
niggas
bullying
move on
works.
the internet. This is why there's a lot of bitch-made men in 2024 because
Yes,
of niggas
you're one
like-
of them. Yes, you're one of them.
because of niggas like you that like to
No,
talk
yes, you're
on the
one of them.
internet
No, yes,
instead
you're
of
one of
being in the gym. Listen, brother, go to the gym just like I did, and like I continue to do.
You're
Actually, I'm
one of
gonna go in the gym in the morning, 4:30 in the morning every day. I know it might be hard for you because rolling out the bed, you might roll on the floor and break the floor. We don't know. Anyway, roll out the bed. Roll out the bed.
1 more minute.
Listen,
The shit you saying don't.
all you gotta do is set an alarm. Listen, brother. Here's
You're a
the thing.
chronic liar. You're a chronic eater.
The things you say apply more so to you than me. That's the crazy thing, brother.
Persona,
all
I
you
look
gotta
better
do
than you.
is get in the gym. I don't care. You're a man. Why would I care about what
You lost
another
20
man
pounds
looks?
and you still fat and ugly. What are you talking about?
Brother, are you straight? Are you gay? If you are, that's fine. But you sound real sus right now because why are you comparing me, a straight man, to you, questioning man? Like, we don't care. I don't care.
Because I don't
Nobody
like you,
cares.
Persona. You stink. I don't
That's
like
fine.
you.
You never smelt me.
I don't like you.
How you know what I think?
Goodness.
I don't like
stink?
you.
Yo, brother, I ain't gonna lie. Your jokes was better last year. You might be running a little dry.
Nobody's joking. Nobody's
Your
joking.
joke, Ayo, BG.
All right, let's wrap it up.
His joke, VG chat, his jokes was a lot better. I was laughing at them jokes last year. This year, you sounded like
Yeah,
elementary
it laughed you
school
right into the
kid.
gym. You
Oh
went right
yeah,
to the
I'm
gym.
rubber,
Right.
you're glue. I look
They
better
bullied you
than
into the
you.
gym.
Yo, listen, brother. At the end of the day, if you need a meal prep plan, if you need a workout plan, all you gotta
Persona,
do is
please.
DM me, brother.
Nobody wants
DM
to
me,
hear you
brother.
talk.
I want
Nobody
to
wants to hear you talk.
I want to see you be
Nobody
healthy.
watches your bum ass podcast.
Wonton,
Nobody knows who you
I'm
are.
gonna say this and then I'm gonna get you back to your show. I'm sorry. if I
We're
did that.
blacklisted by PlayStation. We're blacklisted. They don't know you.
BG, here's the thing. I mean, Wonton, here's the thing.
They don't know you. And I'm gonna say one other thing. You holding J Barry back. You holding J Barry back. Free my brother J Barry. Free.
Without
Free J
BG's
Barry.
podcast, no one would
Free
know
J
who you
Barry.
are either. If you
Free J
weren't
Barry.
on this show, BG would still have the same number of people watching because they don't come here to watch you.
The difference
They
is,
come here to
Persona.
watch
The difference is,
core-
Persona.
they
I
come
don't
here to
care.
watch the core
You
weapon wheel rappers.
do
Kids
everything you
Move,
do for attention. That's the
BG,
difference.
Jack Move, Bond.
Everything you do is for attention,
core-
Persona.
that's
That's the
the
difference
core
between me and
weapon wheel.
you.
So if you weren't here,
I don't like attention,
chat-
Persona. You
okay,
love
let's
it.
back to chat. Let's
You
actually
love it.
chat. Hey, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't care if Wonton is here or not. If Wonton was not here this week, would you still be tuning in to Weapon Wheel? Put a 1 in the chat. Put
You
a
know
1
how
in the
stupid
chat.
you
for it.
sound?
All right.
I'm gonna tell you why you sound stupid.
We're gonna wrap
You're
it
gonna
up.
look stupid.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. One, I don't care. Two,
Alright, BG,
nobody's
you're
showing up for you.
thinking,
Nobody's showing up for you
that's
either.
fine.
Nobody
That's
is showing
fine.
up for Persona.
But that's the
Nobody
thing.
says,
I don't
nobody
live
says,
my
oh,
life
Persona's
on
a
the
guest. Let me
internet.
tune in. Nobody ever says that.
I'm not on the internet looking for validation. You are.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm here playing
That's
games,
exactly what you
sharing
do.
gameplay, and all that
When
stuff.
you
I
go
love
around
playing games.
spreading lies like you're
I see a lot of
blacklisted by
ones.
PlayStation,
Oh,
that's exactly what you're doing.
Kid Smooth.
All right, guys.
You're looking for attention.
All right, break.
I see a lot of ones in the chat.
All right,
see a lot of
we
ones
got to
in
get
the chat.
back. I allowed enough of it.
Right now, a lot of ones.
I allowed enough of it.
I'm sorry, Wonton. I'm sorry, brother, but the chat has spoken. The people
All right.
have spoken. You are a nobody, and nobody cares if you're here or
All
not.
right.
BG.
Nobody
All right.
knows who you are.
Enjoy your
Nobody
Sunday.
watches your
Shout out to y'all,
podcast.
brother.
All
That's
right,
fine.
all
They
right.
only
Nobody
don't know who you are.
Clearly.
They don't know your name.
The
They've
chat,
never seen your
the
podcast.
chat don't care about you either. All right, BG.
Nobody,
be safe,
nobody
brother.
from
I
PlayStation
gotta
has
get up
seen your
early for the
podcast.
gym. I gotta get get up early for the gym. If you need a gym plan, holler at me. All right, peace.
Back to gaming.
Hit that Ozempic. Fuck nigga.
Back to gaming. I allowed it. I gave it like I don't know,
you
was that
so
8 minutes?
fucking wrong, bro. He's so wrong.
He said, listen, I didn't start it. He invoked that man's name. He said he wanted to come in. I allowed it. I didn't.
No, I know, but it's
I
just
let
like,
them
bro,
both get it off.
No, you did, but like, I'm gonna blame Kiso. Kiso, you had to step in right there, bro.
You let the man defend himself. Nah, bro. Hey, Persona, my
Nah,
bro.
but they shouldn't. No, I'm not blaming it on anybody. I'm not saying it's nobody's
Wonton can
fault.
defend himself, so I was like, it wasn't like I was setting him up.
I'm just saying, bro. Eventually, this is gonna stop. Like, eventually, like,
I just think it's funny.
What are y'all even arguing about, bro? At this point,
no, this is the problem. I think it's hilarious that he thinks he's some big tough guy. No, nobody is scared of Persona. Nobody is scared of him. He's not tough. He's not pulling up on nobody. He's not saying anything. He got other ponies dicking him in the chat. We don't care. We do not care. If you want to sit on the timeline all day, dicking in PlayStation, crying and lying about how you're blacklisted, they don't know you. Nobody knows you.
Well,
keep lying to the people about your salmon and rice when you shooting your ass full of Ozempic. Nobody cares.
I just want to say I spread love. All right, I love everybody. I want peace and harmony. I love Wonton. I love Persona. I love everybody in here. It's all just
Facts.
warm love in my heart. Just to put it out
But
there.
love, baby.
Yeah.
Wani, bro, let it go, bro. It's not worth. Just y'all need to
let
chop
what
it
go.
up and end it, bro.
Let what go. He came in here. Let what go. I was chilling. I'm chilling still.
Yeah, but he said you mentioned his name, bro.
I did because I don't like him. He's a fuck nigga.
So come on, bro. That's your fault.
And I'm
bro.
gonna mention it again, and he's not gonna do anything about it.
All right. Well, salute.
How about this? Hey, how about? Oh, wait, real quick before we finish. Persona, do me a favor, Persona. Set up the spaces. Set up the spaces again like you did last year, and we can run it back.
You see, BG?
Persona, set up the Twitter spaces like you did last year. We can run it back.
Hold on, BG. But I just want to say one thing. I'm talking to BG right now. BG, here's the thing. I don't mention anybody. A clip was sent to me of my name being mentioned. That looks bitch made to me because now I hear you playing victim. Well, nobody cares about Persona. Persona thinks you won't pull up. Why would I pull up?
What part of that was playing victim?
Wonton, do you realize that I have more to life than this internet shit? Why would I pull up on a random on the internet?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
And lose my career in my life. I wouldn't do that. I ain't that stupid. Not like you. You would do that because you have nothing to live for but this podcast. So why would I do that? You understand? This is the thing. You mentioned my name. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't even.
Persona, you blocked me. You blocked me. You blocked me on Twitter. What are you talking about?
Stay blocked.
You were hurt. You were hurt.
You're an NPC.
You were hurt.
You're an NPC.
We bullied you into the gym. We bullied you into the gym.
Why would I care?
So I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you.
You mentioned mine.
We got to get back to gaming.
I'm here because you mentioned me. I'm like Candyman. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. You mentioned my name, so I showed up. And now that I'm here, you move like a white lady. You move like a white lady in the movie. You scared right now.
You hear how corny you sound? You hear how corny you sound?
That's fine. Corn is not good for you.
You're lame. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares, brother. Get out.
All right. Salute to both of y'all, brothers.
There's a reason you weren't invited today. There's a reason.
Got to get back to gaming. Got to get back. Got to get out of here on time.
All right, man. Good show. Good show, bro.
Hey, shout out to Wups. They blacklisted. Shout out to Wups.
All right, y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. All right, man.
Bro, all this hell talk going on, and I see Blaze eating like the biggest bowl of pasta.
Yeah, that pasta looking good, bro.
Al dente.
I'm not about to stop my meal for that, bro. They talking about food and shit. I got hungry.
I'm thirsty. I ain't gonna lie. I want a ginger ale. You know,
biggest bowl of pasta. I'm like, well, how much Italian can you get, huh, Blaze?
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Next gaming topic. Let me see what's going on with these GPUs. NVIDIA is gonna stop the production of the 40. Well. This just says the 4070s, like all this 4070 Ti, base 4070, super 4070 Super, because the 5070 is coming out. This says by the end of 2025.
Oh, let me see.
Or no, okay, they're stopping production. Wait. They're stopping production by the end of 2025, but the 5070 cards should be coming out early next year, I think.
Oh, to get the cameras off. The camera tiles off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I want to. I'm about to post my 4070 for sale because I don't care. I'll take a 4080 Super or do I wait for like a 58? I just want an 80 series card.
Yeah, wait, bro. What's the point? Wait, bro. Bro, I'm rocking a 3090 right now. I had a 4090 in the box, and I just sold it, bro. There's no point. There was no game pushing. Just wait, bro.
Yeah. So I've been saying this like every year for a long time that I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm finally not upgrading, right? I got a 4070. What is it? A Super? I think it might be a Super or a Ti. I'm gonna just get a 50, not a 50, a 4080 like Super or Ti or whatever. I'm just gonna go from a 4070 to a 4080 and not go to the 50 series. Finally,
What?
I'm not gonna go to the 50 series, bro.
PG, that makes no sense, bro. That's like going from like what? Just get a bro, BG. You listen. I know you how you are, bro. You need the newest tech, bro. Just go ahead and go get the 5090. You'll be straight for a minute, bro. You had the bro. You downgraded your card for some reason, like last year, out of nowhere.
Because
I forgot what was the reason why?
Because I bought a 4090, right? I bought a 4090, and then for like that entire year, nothing came out that was even close to like even utilizing like any of it, bro. Nothing. I was so mad. I was like, yo, I'm begging for something to like really put this shit to work, and there was nothing. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this shit. There was nothing that was even testing it a little bit. I'm like, I could be getting the same with the shit I was playing. I'm like, bro, I could get the same result with a 4070. So I went and got a 4070 and sold a 4090.
Now that I think about it, I don't think they will ever make a game to test those crazy ass cars. And I think about it, because high end technically should be like, how much is the 4070 and 4080 or the 80 series cars now? They're like what, $700, $700 to $1,100, right? Between the 70 series and the 80 series, right?
No, I think something like that.
At that point, that's a specialist card of a 90 series. So I don't think a game will ever be made to push a 4090 or a 5090 or whatever. I think the sweet spot is the 70s 80s card.
Yeah, that's why because that's what I'm saying. Like right now I got a 4070, and like almost all the games I play, it's running it great with
them.
Yeah, I'm crushing all these games. So I'm like, let me just go get a 4080 and I'll be more than good.
I know, but for the games that are poorly optimized, like I'm not saying Stalker's poorly, but Unreal Engine 5 games, you see what's going on with a 4090. So I want to be able to brute force my way through games if I'm
needed. Not against you. I'm with that. I'm not against you with that. You know, I'm just gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna settle this one time and just have some discipline.
So BG, you went from a 4090 to a 4070 Ti, and Blade, you went from a 4090 to a 3090.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, no, I already had the 3090. I bought because I got a bunch of parts behind me, like AIOs, power supply, RAM, all this shit, and I was just so lazy to put it together. And then not only that, my 4090 when I bought it didn't fit in my current case, so I needed a new case. So I just said, you know, I mean, if I put it on OfferUp, I got a really good deal for it, and I just sold it. And I said, you know what, when the 5090 drops, I'll just buy that. And I like BG saying, I've been totally fine getting through every game, no problem.
Yeah, that it really is just for them brute force situations where like the Jedi games, like when you run into situations like that where it's just shit across the board and you need something to brute force it. But outside of that, it's like, you know, and I don't use ray tracing. I never turn on ray tracing. Fuck you, Bless Red. I don't like that shit. So it's like I don't really be needing it.
It depends on the game. When it's implemented correctly. Just like HDR, I bet you don't use HDR all the time.
I don't. No.
Yeah, it just depends on it's game to game basis, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Next, Stalker 2 came out. It's sold 1 million already. It's in the 70s on Metacritic. There's been some reports of the game being kind of buggy. Some have even said broken, but what's his? I think it's Shakiro. One of those names. He's a guy that does playthroughs on YouTube. A popular guy, and they've been saying that. So he said the game was broken, but apparently they're saying he's biased against the game because he's actually Russian. I don't know how true that is. I'm like, that is fucking crazy if he's shitting on the game because he's actually Russian and, you know, the whole war thing going on. I don't know how true that is, but I think he got community noted when he put out a tweet saying I think he said this is the most broken game I've ever played. So I don't know how, you know, valid that is, but it does seem
a lot of people say that though.
Yeah, that's why I didn't download the game yet. I was waiting. I'm gonna wait. There's a patch I think coming out Monday or Tuesday. Now is this is across the board, like across PC and console, or is this just a console thing?
I was just playing Stalker 2. I downloaded because my Series X has been sitting here collecting dust for a year, and I'm like, you know what? I ain't trying to free up 160 gigs. Let me download on the Xbox. Let me see what you know what I mean? For real, 160 gigs is crazy, bro. So I download it, I throw it on the TV, and bro, I don't know what people are saying. Like the game doesn't look good, or you know, I haven't ran into any bugs. Now, granted, I've only been playing for like 4 hours, but I haven't ran into any bugs. Like I was like, whoa, what the, you know what I mean? Like I think I think Metacritic got it wrong, bro. Honestly, I think the game is a beautiful game, super immersive. I wish, you know, I kind of hate first-person games nowadays, but I think the game's dope. I think it's immersive as fuck, bro. I really do.
Yeah, it's having issues, Blaze.
No issues so far. I can't, you know, it might change. But I think Stalker 2 is an immersive fucking beast of a game, bro. I'm fucking with it.
I think it's having like a polarizing effect because, like, yeah, Metacritic is one thing. You got people who's like, all right, you know, they developed this game in a war zone, but on like, you know, when you look at the PC community, it's still having like the concurrent players is fairly healthy for a game that people are saying is completely broken. So I mean, I don't know if there's more insight, or if there's been any update to that, but for the past couple of days. Since this launch, and then them hitting like 1 million in like 24 hours, which I'm surprised. But I don't know, man. Like it's, I would say that's a success. But like I said, I kind of stayed away from the game because I was afraid of the whole like I didn't install on Xbox. I'm installing it on PC because I didn't know if that was more so a console specific problem or if it was like just a game problem.
Okay. And this is like a more slower paced first person game.
It is, yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why people don't like it. I looked at that 30-minute gameplay they released a few months ago, and it looked extremely boring to me. Y'all know, y'all call me the Unga Bunga King. I'm sticking with it. It's on brand, so I was like, nah, I'm not playing this. I need a little bit more action.
Oh, so you finally admit to the Unga Bunga.
I'm not Unga Bunga King, but if it benefits me, I'm gonna use it when it benefits me. And I'm not gonna play this because it looks too boring and slow, and the pacing is like, no, this is not what I thought it would be. So,
oh man, it's beautiful. And look, can we say this too? Because I've seen people making videos that Stalker has sold 1 million copies. And I think I don't know what Xbox channel it was, Smooth, and we're like, I thought y'all said Game Pass ain't sustainable and it's gonna hurt sales, but I feel like the majority of sales are coming from Steam, bro.
Yeah.
People, you know what I mean? People get like the player count. Like player count's not sales, bro. Like stop looking like it. You know what I mean? Just because not everybody's on it at the exact same time doesn't mean it correlates to the sales. So I don't know, but I think BG, you should give it a try, bro. I really do. Like it is a little slow paced, but I mean, if you like dope gunplay with beautiful graphics,
man, I love Metro.
Bro, then you'll love that. How can you not like that? I don't know.
Man, it don't look too hot.
That is interesting, BG. They very similar for what I've heard.
I'll get it on a Steam sale, $30. I'll wait for that. Anybody else played it? No other comments? Jazzy, you played it? Non-variety gamer ass motherfucker. Jazzy, is your mic working?
Yeah, it is. What's that?
Hey, RP Jazzy, man. I think he's sick, dog.
You talking shit, BG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure you was there.
Like
hey, he got that whippet in his system. Where his voice get deep?
That's what I'm saying. Jazzy hit the. You alright?
His voice do sound deep as shit.
Yeah,
what's that? The Black Crimson Chin, the nigga chin. That's what. That's what Jazzy is right now.
I don't think he sounds like that. No.
Jazzy,
why is your chin touching your neck? Stop doing that. Why is you
doing that on purpose?
Are you kidding me?
That's how you looking.
You doing that on purpose?
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
What was the sexy Urkel Stefan? What was his nigga name?
You talking about yeah, that's it. Yeah, Stefan.
We can turn to Stefan.
Jazzy always got that look. Always got that Anthony Mackie look on his face.
No, he looked like in Forza how the crowd. You know how the crowd look like cardboard cutouts on Forza? That's how he looking right now on the camera.
And because he's always turned sideways slightly too, like the crowd. Yeah.
Hey, Jazzy look like a snack to me, bro.
Hey man, that's Dak Prescott right there, man.
You do got the
appreciate
Dak Prescott look.
Yeah, that's Dak Prescott. You know?
Wow.
Oh, Wonton, what you doing, bro?
Wonton, come on, dog. See?
What'd he do?
No,
What?
no.
What?
Hey man, check the icons, man.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
okay. Listen, this is all right. I ain't
see
gonna
his
say
name?
nothing. I'm not about to start shit again because I don't want nobody coming in here.
Wait, can I see Blaze's chair in the video? Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah, let it go, bro. Let it go, bro.
Yeah.
Let it go, bro.
Star Wars. Ubisoft removed all of the Force stealth sections from Star Wars Outlaws. So instead of being reset anytime you get caught in those sections, you could just start shooting people. Fire. Listen, and I like
that impact any sort of type of mission when playing that game where I like stealth. I didn't mind the stealth. I didn't mind the stealth. It brought a necessary challenge to the game, honestly.
Yeah, I really love stealth.
Me too.
Contrary to the Unga Bunga allegations, like I like shit. I like challenges like trying to go through a whole game or a whole level without being caught.
Yeah.
Like that actually is like an exciting challenge to me.
I mean, it's a skill. That's why.
Exactly.
Stealth is dying,
It's a
bro.
real skill.
Stealth is dying. People don't want that shit no more.
Unfortunately,
that's one of my favorite genres, and it's pretty much dead.
I mean, all right, then get ready for Indiana Jones because that's what that is.
Oh, it is. That's a stealth game.
What? Did you just try to hype us up for Indiana Jones smooth?
That's what it is.
Perfect Dark smooth.
Bro, I do not want that Stephen Hawkins whip on the front of my screen, bro. I'm okay.
Yeah,
Get over here, boy.
Not that type of stealth. But yeah, I don't think there really should be. I mean, no, actually, I'm okay with like you have to stealth this whole part or it resets sometimes. I'm okay with that sometimes, as long as it's not badly designed. I'm okay with that. But they're getting rid of it. And I haven't bought Star Wars
so that means that last mission is going to end a lot early for a lot of people. Then.
Wait, did you like that?
Star Wars, yeah.
Huh?
Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, bro. I gotta admit, that shit was kind of frustrating though because, and then the checkpoint they gave you. If the checkpoints were more reasonable, I don't think people would have been as pissed. But you were like getting thrown back to the, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But I don't think they should remove it, bro. That's that's the design of the game. That's what it is, bro. They shouldn't remove that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I feel you on that.
Yeah, that's another game. I'm gonna wait for a Steam sale, $30, and I'm a cop.
Yeah.
You so cheap.
Would you lose your plug?
Nah, I just know some of these games ain't gonna be worth it, man. That's all. Trying to be
You didn't
smarter.
even request it, yeah.
Some of these games ain't.
Hold on, you didn't like Death Stranding, did you? That had stealth in it.
No, I don't. Delivery Man stealth? No, I'm good on that.
All right.
You doing all that, huh?
Good game, BG. You gotta lock in.
I just beat it this morning again. It's a great game.
Yeah, if you say so, pal. I'm good on that. Yeah, especially Ubisoft games. I am buying Assassin's Creed Shadows Day 1, but the other stuff, I'd be waiting.
Yes, sir.
I'd be waiting because I know this shit gonna need patches. I was even looking at that Avatar game, Blaze. I know you played it. I was looking at it. I think it's on sale.
You talking about
It's not bad.
Pandora Tomorrow.
That
What is it?
Pandora game.
The one that you and Red Peg beat, Kiso.
Oh yeah. I beat that game. It's right.
I saw it on sale. I was like, because I had it on my wish list, and then I thought about it. I removed that shit from my wish list. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Bro, that's a heavy sub game because you die quick.
The traversal is fucking stupid though. Like I don't know about you, Kiso. I dropped it because, like,
I dropped the game. I didn't. I don't know.
You have to
listen. People are gonna say, "Oh, get good. You're an idiot." Like I swear, getting places was just like, where the fuck am I going, bro? I swear
it
to
gets
God.
easier once you like upgrade your abilities. For traversal, it gets a lot easier. To move through the map, and then once you get the ability to fly, that's when the game really just opens up for traversal. Like you can just drop and go anywhere. But you just have to get a little further in the game. That's all. It doesn't take long. Maybe like an hour in the game. You get the ability to fly. The game's real short anyway. I think to beat the game was like just an 8-hour story. Maybe less than that.
Wow.
Real short game.
Can't be. Cause I feel like I spent 8 hours looking for where to go next.
bro, me and Red Peg, we beat that game in one night. Like we just say, bro.
You talking about Avatar?
Yeah.
I know you're not lying to me. That took y'all 5 months to beat it.
No, that's because we stopped playing it.
That's because they dropped it. They dropped it.
Fam, y'all dropped that game. I remember specifically week in and week out. Y'all was like, we gotta say Pandora. Like y'all was really trying to make it through that game.
Bro, that game it's a visually stunning game.
Hey,
it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
Hey, so Wonton might be onto something because he said, "Oh, you play the game, then you go back 2 years later."
No, that's because Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I had to see why that game was so polarizing.
Are you talking about the Elders game? Okay.
Yeah, so I had to see what's going on with that game.
I'm playing Jurassic because they Bell in Wonderland. Where he at?
Oh man. What else we got? Oh, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Ubisoft went and upgraded the game, patched the game.
yeah.
So now
That's
it's
cool,
playable.
What about Unity? What about, you know what I mean?
Well, that was so random too, though. That was like a random
Unity.
patch.
Well, Unity. Well, never mind. It depends on what console. You know,
But it's 4K 60 FPS on Xbox, PS5, PS5 Pro. Yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know
Yeah,
what
that's
campaign
cool,
I
but
beat last night, BG? Killzone Shadowfall, beat it. Again. Hey, and now I know why that shit got some credit. Bro, I don't know if you remember that level where you're like skydiving through the city, the fallen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember.
That shit was fucking annoying, bro. Like
That
now
story,
I get it.
that story sucks.
Yeah.
In Shadowfall.
But dude, I love being in that world, man. I like that whole world is just interesting to me, bro.
Hellgast.
Just so interesting.
I think it's just proof that Gorilla is not good at writing stories.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He got
that up.
I forgot. Wonton got a love-hate boner for Guerrilla Games.
I'm not doing this with Wonton, dog.
Oh,
the man who claims to be the sci-fi. Wonton claims to be the biggest sci-fi fan ever, and not just weight size, but
I never
period.
said that. I never said
This
that.
the biggest sci-fi fan, period.
I am a
He
big
hates
sci-fi
the Dawn story. Come on,
That's
dog.
why I don't. That's why I don't like Horizon. It's as a sci-fi fan, it's dog shit.
You mean the game you platinumed? Oh, okay.
Right, exactly.
Come on, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I know
Wait,
we're
you
not doing it.
platinum the game that you don't like, Wani?
Please make it make sense, right? Come on, dog.
I don't like it
never
as much
do
as
that.
y'all. It's not that I don't like it. I don't like it as much as y'all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think it's mid. That's all.
Oh, so you platinum in mid games? Fire. Okay, we with that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this
What can I
with
say?
Okay.
Low key, it might be mid low key.
But you know, BG, gameplay is king, so it don't matter.
Gameplay is king to me, not you. You don't get to use that.
Yeah, fucking I am Mayo, fucking gameplay.
I Am Mayo has actually great puzzles. If you play I Am Mayo 3, it has puzzles, it has RPG sections. Actually, very good.
Can you choose what bread? Wait, that's I Am Bread. So I Am Mayo, are you literally a jar of mayonnaise?
Yes, you are.
You literally just tap like the X button and you get trophies.
And my brother Blaze has a platinum in that too. Ain't that right, Blaze? Come on.
Which one? On the Vita.
Don't drag Blaze in this. No, don't drag Blaze in this. Don't do that.
Yeah, Wonton, you're a great guy, bro.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, Wani. Hopefully Ubisoft does it to the other Assassin's Creed games too.
Well, how many you got left? Because Xbox already plays all Assassin's Creed at 60 FPS, I think, but Black Flags.
Well, that one they're not going to do it to, right? Because it's getting a remake anyway. So I don't see them.
They need to remake
the only one left.
They need to remake the first Assassin's Creed. That's what really need to remake. That's unplayable.
I'm telling you, that is
true to life remake, like an actual. I got you.
I'm telling you, you don't want that. I'm telling you, you don't want that.
Why don't? Why?
You talking about the first Assassin's Creed?
The very first.
Very first.
Do you remember? I don't think y'all remember how like bare bones that game was, bro. Like I don't think you're gonna like it like that.
That's why it needs a remake. But you need to be. It plays terribly now, but that's why
if they remake it, they could add
add shit.
It's not gonna have that spark it had the first time we went and jumped off the church into the hay bale. It's not gonna feel like that.
I don't think I mean that's not when I played it.
Like y'all do remember when Assassin's Creed first came out, it was fun because we was going through the crowd. Oh my god, they can't see me. I'm like, it was cool but I'm telling you, if they go back to that, if they just remaster it, y'all not gonna like it. I really don't think y'all will.
Jesus' hometown, bro. Like you were in
they need to make it from the ground up. They need to make it from the ground up.
Yeah, I mean, I know this is not a the same thing, but if you are playing, on the Xbox Series X, you do get 4K 60 on Assassin's Creed 1, and it does at least look decent. Now, I know what we want is some UE5 looking type realization of it and whatnot, and modern controls, but just give
we
it
need
a
a battle
try.
pass, don't we, Smooth? Need a battle pass in Assassin's Creed.
The RPG ones.
I need a time saver for Assassin's Creed 1. I need it.
Time saver for Assassin's Creed 1. Is that the Jordan one?
Yeah.
I needed that shit for Odyssey. That shit was.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I bought it for Odyssey. I bought the time saver, dog. I'm not gonna hold you. I bought the time saver, dog.
Bro, y'all still feel like men? Y'all still feel like men?
Man,
do that?
I bought a time saver and still put 150 hours into it.
Like, that's crazy.
Yo, you might. I don't know if you know what this is, bro. You might be a cuck. I ain't gonna lie. You might be a cuck, bro.
Hey, what's the best Assassin's Creed out of the new ones? The new ones. Origins, right?
Odyssey.
We agree. Origins.
Origins. Origins because it's not as bloated.
Right.
It has the best story to me. Egypt is fire. The combat is cool. I like Origins the most. I ain't gonna lie.
What was that one I recently beat this year? I recently beat Unity this year, I think. Where you had the 4 people on the front.
Yeah, but I think Blade is asking like when they switch to RPGs. What
Origins and Odyssey, like that's just like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla.
Yeah, but I just crazy. 2017, 2018, they were both Assassin's Creed like were my back-to-back game of the years. Like Origins was pretty dope. Like that was a dope ass game.
It was.
I liked Origins a lot.
Did they have black people in Origins?
That's
when you were
black
Egypt.
people.
Proper black people. That means they didn't have no taper fades. What you mean? What you mean by that?
They ain't had a Miles Morales haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't had a Miles Morales haircut.
They didn't have.
In terms of story, it is probably the best of the stories because you kind of had a real thing. Because that was like I mean, this is not a spoiler, because it happens. Like his son got murked, right?
Yeah.
And he had, so and then like you had a proper love story. And like I said, it wasn't as bloated, and Egypt just looked good as hell.
That's when everything was running good on the Pro and the X2. That was his first game.
Oh, you could climb the pyramids. Like that was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. So he's still an ancestor of Altair. Who's the main character?
So technically, Origins is it's supposed to be the start of it, but they kind of fuck it up with Odyssey because timeline, right? Because he becomes the blade, because they pretty much tell you why they have the blades there. He first gets the blade, and then when he activates, he accidentally chops off his finger because he activates the blade and it catches his finger.
What a noob!
That's pretty much
crazy Easter eggs in that game too. Like,
bro.
I don't want to
see. I don't like that because the first Assassin's Creed, even though he looked like the nigga from Prison Break, I was like, this is a biracial man. So he's not actually black. He's not really from Egypt. In the first Assassin's Creed, the nigga with a buzz cut, he looked like the character from. Remember back in the day, all the male protagonists had like a buzz cut and gray black skin, like grayish.
Bro, was not biracial, bro. He was like he was
he looked biracial, bro. I'm telling you, that was a biracial king. The first Assassin's Creed.
Alex would know.
Yeah, he's middle.
Bro, he had diesel jeans on like Bond. Like that was definitely a biracial man.
You talking about Desmond, right?
Yeah,
Desmond was a Middle Eastern dude.
Nah, I don't think so.
He was, bro. His family came from the Middle East.
Hey, Kiso, with no research, I'm gonna disagree with you with no research on my end. All right,
bro. Desmond's white, but his ancestors are Italian and Middle Eastern.
Fire.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, that's
half fire.
Look at Blaze. He feels so seen.
I said half fire. I didn't say full fire. Half fire.
Blaze, go jump on your BMW outside. See if you...
So, but Altair is not black though. Altair is just like straight up Levantine or whatever they call the Middle East back then.
That's messed up, man. I thought he had curly hair.
Nobody respected Unity either, bro. Back then, now they do.
He's the only black one.
Well, it had a ton of issues like performance, right? Because
everybody wants to make videos on Unity now saying how great it is, but nobody was fucking with it back then, bro.
Yeah, that game still has the best parkour to me.
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, I did like that. I did like the parkour. The movement, animations, at least for the movement, wasn't bad at all.
Bro, in the visuals, I played that game and I got when I first got my PS4, that game blew me away.
But wasn't that the big Assassin's Creed where it was like they had the issues where the face wasn't real, like the face wasn't there, they just had eyeballs and the teeth and the gums.
That was at launch, but I played it like months after, so it was
they had to patch it, and that's when I think back then they ran out like a unlock the FPS, and then they had to patch it to 30.
But engine was shit, dog.
Yeah, the visuals on that game though for that time was like dope. So that's why I can understand why if anybody wanted to be
they
like,
still hold up, man. They still hold up.
It looks good on PC. Yeah, it looks like that's one of still the best looking. I still think it's the best looking Assassin's Creed game because I don't think the new ones look that good at all.
Yeah, no, the new ones took a step back because the more open they got.
You
Like,
see Mirage looked like shit. Like that game
Mirage. I don't understand why Mirage doesn't look good. Like
They
it's
look all right,
the
but
B
they didn't
team.
put all, they didn't.
That's the
they
B
didn't put
team
all,
on there.
all the
That's the B team.
No, that they use that engine, that old ass engine, and like the whatever they use for Valhalla, and try to like make it like the old school Assassin's Creed. That shit does
Oh,
not
hold on,
work.
Origins and Valhalla, them games all look really good, bro.
No, Origins
They
look
all
the best
look
out
good.
of
It just-
Origins look a lot better than the rest of them because it's sand and stuff, so you don't have to really like do too much. But Odyssey in some areas is inconsistent. Like some of the textures on is horrible, especially on the animals
Valhalla
and stuff.
look good then.
The animals look like fucking Play-Doh.
Well, Valhalla looks good because of snow. Like you can't. Like it was came out in the era where every game went to take place in winter. Like that. Valhalla.
No, like weather effects.
I hate snow. I hate snow.
Weather effects makes every game look better. Every game, like
that's why Drake's what was it? The third game.
Thinking about
Deception,
Jive Club right now.
Uncharted 3.
I'm thinking about Batman also. I think it was specifically
Batman.
Arkham
Origins.
Arkham Knight, and Origins, like because I think it was
Arkham Knight
raining.
with the rain.
I think it was raining the whole time. That game looked,
bro.
bro.
BG,
That game.
that's what everybody says. Oh, Batman looks so good and it looks better than bro. But Batman
It's the rain.
is dealing with an empty city. It's
dark.
Not, it's raining
Everything
and
is dark
all the time. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, like it. A lot of shit just looks good, and you can hide it in the darkness and weather effects. Everything like
that's why they use that piss filter.
Like even remember that one mission in Spider-Man the first Spider-Man when it was just storming? That shit looked amazing just because it was raining. Like it just looked way better. Yeah. Hide that shit in weather effects.
What you gonna say, Alex?
Nah, I was gonna ask Smooth, with him being such a big Assassin's Creed fan, I'm excited he hasn't tried to get in bed with Ubisoft or like something.
What are you talking about?
He is.
Did you get early access? I didn't know that.
I got my own store link for Uplay, but none of y'all dudes supported it.
Whoa!
Get him.
I had access to the last all the Ubisoft games. If you go to my reviews, the last games that I've reviewed have all been Ubisoft games. Like
wow, support black businesses. I didn't know that.
So no, I mean, I rock with Ubisoft. You know what I mean? And Star Wars.
You gotta pressure people into like helping you. Like you can't just expect dudes to like go. Like you gotta like press people. Like yo, why haven't you? You know what I mean? Wonton every 3 months he leaves my channel membership and I have to send him a message like, why are you not a member, bro? It's $1. What are we doing? So you gotta press people, bro.
He threatens me.
Yeah, I mean, BG advertises his Rose toy coupon, and
you want to hear something crazy? I knew my shit wasn't popping when I've been dropping videos on my membership channel for a minute and none of them got views.
Oh no! I'm about to be a member right now, man.
Solid zero. I'm like, oh shit!
Nah, don't do this. Don't do this. I'm about to be a member right now.
Yeah. Also, the Callisto Protocol PS5 Pro update goes up to 8K 30 FPS.
Bro, listen.
Jack about to go crazy.
I'm not against 8K, but I'm against 8K. Can we can you master 4K 60 first before you worry about 8K? That's all I'm saying.
It's got a 4K upgrade also. It's 4K 60
The performance mode is
also,
4K 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying though, Blaze.
I get what you're saying. Like 8K is it's early, but as soon as any of us could afford, or it becomes just more consumer, the price comes down. That's a game we could test. When y'all think
really what it is? That's why I haven't bought an 8K TV.
What year do y'all think y'all get y'all first 8K TV? What year?
2028.
It had to be 6 more years.
Yeah, 2028, 2030, because there's no 8K content out. Like, there's no 8K DVD or Blu-ray disc out right now either. So usually when the format changes, which there might not be a format change because everything's going digital, so that's not gonna happen for another 5 or 6 years. 8K is still pretty expensive.
I still can't believe that we are still paying $70 for digital now that we don't have disc and cases for a lot of these games.
Did you think differently? I didn't think it was gonna change.
You know what I thought was gonna happen?
I mean, it must have been not been that much. It must have been a few bucks type stuff to print or whatever. But
remember, there was a poll or something, or they were doing research on how to create a digital trade-in program, and then we never heard nothing about it again. Probably because they realized that they would be losing money on it to allow us figure out like do digital trade-ins on our digital games that we don't want no more. They probably realized like, no, keep making these motherfuckers pay.
How would that make them money though?
It wouldn't. That's why they probably realize, oh, this is a bad idea. Because I think they can definitely do it and figure it out. But they realize
but
it's
BG, like
not.
you said, it wouldn't make a money because when you look at a PlayStation store and you see like Call of Duty still going for $50, $60, because then you would be like, well, why am I getting $10 for Call of Duty when you guys are selling it for $60? Like, so that's why they don't want to even touch that shit, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
I think they're just gonna allow people to game share and do what the Steam family thing does, and that's how they're gonna go about like that shit.
Bro, if you're not game sharing, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like really, on Steam, on PlayStation, on Xbox, like
You
if you're not
definitely
game
should,
sharing,
especially
Yeah, because I just joined a family on Steam, and I'm like, dog, this shit. Like, as long as you're not
Send me
playing a
the
brand
invite.
new game, huh?
Send me the invite.
You got to ask Deontay. But as long as like you're playing older games or you have like a backlog, that Steam family shit actually is pretty good.
Nah, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. Let me see what else do I got. There's a report Battlefield 6 is undergoing its biggest playtest ever to prevent another disastrous launch. I believe them. Call me naive, but I believe them. I believe whatever Vince Zampella telling me is, listen, that man is in charge. I believe this is going to be the best Battlefield
That
since
may
3.
not be a good thing though. At the same time, because who's playtesting it? Is it like younger kids today or like people who like Battlefield?
He's in charge of Respawn, right? Or was?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
I believe in him. I believe in him.
But you got to see who they're playtesting. That playtesting like sample got to be like very. It can't just be like, oh.
Yo,
what
Tarek, we don't question Vince Zampella. Okay, don't question him, man.
All right.
We believe in him.
Yeah, all right, cool. I just hope y'all not disappointed next game.
The game is gonna be good. It's gonna have all the staples of a classic Battlefield game. A scoreboard is gonna have destruction. It's gonna have
show your kill death ratio, not hide it.
Modern is gonna be in a modern setting. It's gonna have all the shit we want, and it's going to run good on day one. In Vince Zampella, we trust.
I don't understand why after Battlefield 4 they departed from that. That made absolutely no fucking sense.
To sell you another product, like, you know what I mean? Just, bro.
But even then, it didn't make any sense. Like, no, I'm like, it's just going off like the World War I. I mean, that was cool for a year, but I don't understand how they looked at the modern shooter and it was like, let's like not go back to that.
Nah, but Battlefield 1, we got to put respect on it, bro.
It was a good game. Yeah.
Bro, people like Jack Move don't play game. Like, he was even playing that shit. Like, bro, that shit brought everybody was in those PlayStation party chats. BG, you were there. Everybody was there in those party chats. That shit was lit for a long time. But the thing with Battlefield is it's their last chance, bro. They can't. If they drop the ball, they're done, bro. There's no coming back.
Listen, if this ends up bad, then
it's over.
I'm done forever.
That's crazy how they fumbled that shit, because going into the last gen, they had all the momentum. They had Bad Company 2 come out, then they had 3 and 4, and then they just started It's crazy how they just fucked up. Like,
then they did the cops and robbers
chasing Call of Duty crap.
Yeah. Well, they were always chasing. That's what Bad Company was made, was to chase Call of Duty, and then they just forgot about Bad Company. They're never gonna make another one.
Bad Company 2 is fire, classic.
Bad Company 2 was the answer. Was the Call of Duty 5? Was like the casual version of the shit, and it worked. And they just said, "Fuck it, we ain't making it no more."
A lot of expectations, Tyrek. That's why they're probably they know they can't match what people's expectations are.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. Don't give us what they gave us the last 3 out of 4. What the last 3 out of 4 releases? 2042.
2042 nowadays is okay.
Everyone
was the last good one.
Everyone says that shit, and I'm like, every time we go back and play, when home base, we go and play that shit for like 2 days, and we just say, this is ass. Like, we don't ever continue playing that shit.
I mean, it's good. I think it's in an okay state. It's just not. It's too late, bro. It's old. You know what I mean? It's too late.
It took them a year to get it in a good state, and then it's even. I wouldn't say a good state. It was just mediocre, and it's just a mediocre ass game.
Yeah, they already confirmed they're getting rid of all them classes. Well, not classes. They're bringing back classes and getting rid of specialists.
Yeah, specialists. Get rid of them. God damn,
that was definitely the beginning to end. When they started doing that shit where everyone could heal someone, that was dumb.
Bro, what's the point of the medic class when anybody can just heal you, bro? It's just,
I just know that. See, I be wanting like certain people who make certain decisions with games to be outed, right? Because I just know there was one specific person behind that decision to go with like specialists who came up with the idea, and I just want to talk to him. Then I want to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want these people in the industry who come up with bad ideas for games. It's like I just want y'all to point to them and like, this is the person that came up with the idea, but we'll never know. We'll never know who came up with it.
Yeah, but you know why they did that? Because how the fuck were they gonna keep selling you different skin types for these different characters? That's all it was. It was about skins, bro. If you really think about it, those specialists had different variants of skins and skins. Like instead of you see Battlefield 4, you can earn camos. There's all types of fucking front grips, holographics, and it was all about skins, bro. It was about pushing those skins, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Yeah. That's what it's about.
People never. I don't think people ever were interested in buying them. I think people just want to put the hours in unlocking them. I think that's the big difference with the skins like Fortnite, where like you got like a younger audience, so they're gonna pay for that shit. So
and the
problem, I just didn't understand that whole
And the problem with skins, like you can't do what you do in Call of Duty and Battlefield because it's gonna look way too fucking goofy and jarring. Like you in Battlefield and you see a nigga, you see Miles Morales on the battlefield, like what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, like no. I hope they like. I'm down with skins. I like skins, you know, cosmetics and all that shit. But you can't go too far with it in Battlefield. It's just gonna look goofy and dumb and jarring. You can't do it. Yeah. So,
it's their last chance, though.
Yeah, if they fuck it up, dog, it's over. Like I don't think they're gonna get shut down, but I think they're gonna lose the credibility the little bit of credibility they got left.
Yeah. All right. Xbox is shutting down the Xbox Avatar editor after January 9th. Anybody uses this anymore? Does anybody even use that?
No, I mean, I still check up on mine for a little bit. Like I last edited mine, I think when the Series X and S came out. So, but
my thing is, I don't even know why they have to shut shit down. Like, bro, I was
probably
like
server money.
Yeah, but how much is it to keep Killzone Shadowfall multiplayer servers up? Like, how much could that really be to you, Gorilla? Like, why? Like, I don't get it, bro. It's stupid.
I mean,
shit, bro.
It's like, you know, there's a lot. They remove features sometimes when nobody uses it, but the features isn't costing them money to keep there. You know, like
what I heard is with some of the servers why they shut them down is because once they leave it unmonitored, it's always some shit. Like it's like the Modern Warfare 2 servers now, like the original one. If you go on consoles, it's like hacked to death. So they rather shut that shit down than leave it up to the people fucking the servers up. So that's probably why.
Yeah. My Xbox Avatar is like I got a flat top and I'm in a suit for some reason. Yeah.
Are they getting rid of avatars then, or like how's that gonna?
People don't even use that no more, do they? Do they even like use that on a game card?
I'm talking about the cartoon little dudes that stand up.
Yeah, they don't use that. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So is that going? Is they still going to have that if you can't edit them, or how's that work?
I don't know.
Might sunset it all day.
Like if you get an Xbox for the first time,
it says Xbox will refund you everything you bought after November 1st, 2023.
Yeah, see, so just give it all.
Also, like the shoes and shit that you like. Yeah,
people bought things for their avatar.
Yeah. People used to buy like used to buy like, a whole bunch of like clothes and stuff. It was stupid, but people definitely used to do it, especially when that shit first
clothes,
came out.
accessories.
Yeah, I remember that jump, man.
My guy's like a Dark Souls knight, if I remember.
That's some real generic jump.
Okay.
Why is Xbox doing their like, bro? You go to Xbox, their home screen, they got all these dynamic themes and shit. I know you don't care about it, BG, but I care about it, and it's annoying to see Xbox do all this shit, updating their backgrounds. And like the Pro was cool because you got the little exclusive little background thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but bro, what are they doing, bro? Like, yo, Discord. PlayStation needs to really snap the fuck out of it. How do you announce that you have a partnership with Discord but Xbox's Discord version is way better? You can play Halo and stream your game from the actual Xbox. And motherfuckers can watch it.
Isn't that shit happening soon?
It's coming eventually. Supposedly.
Yeah.
All right. Xbox Cloud Gaming will now let you stream select games that you own. Smooth. Oh, he's not here.
I didn't talk to an empty chair.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he wasn't there. I don't cloud stream, but is it any game you own or just more games you own? Let me see. Xbox.
It said select games, right?
Probably just like
it's some games, yeah.
Accumulated lists, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Does remote play has better latency than cloud, right?
I think so.
I don't know.
Is that how it works?
Jamie had a tweet about it saying that it was almost the same.
Because the remote play depends on your. Well, actually, they both do. What am I saying? But I don't know.
You don't have to fight for servers because it's your PS5.
Right.
So
right.
versus like someone on like cloud, you got to fight for the server time.
The portal has leveled up for me though. That's like I listen, I still think cloud gaming is dog shit, so I'm not trying to flip flop, but I do think it's nice to just play, you know what I mean, get on, you don't need I'm in bed and like my PS5's up here, I'm just playing the game bullshitting. I think it's a cool little feature they added onto the portal.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried both. Both latency feel the same. Like they both feel, well enough. You know what I mean?
So
Both
you
got
don't need the
60
console
Xbox.
anymore.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't need the console anymore. So
Yeah, with the PS5 update that they just put out.
Yeah.
Cloud streaming games in beta. Yeah. I'm still against the idea of taking any cloud device, whatever the device is, like somewhere far or a hotel and streaming a game that way, because I still feel like that experience is going to be ass. But like if it's something where you're right next to your router, you're right next to whatever it is you need to be, you're just there, except you're playing on the device, I'm fine with that, because that's the best conditions. But people who be playing outside, I'll be like, yeah, I'm never gonna do that.
And BG, like you said in the chat, and Gaz's shit, that's a secondary option. It's never gonna be your main drive, bro.
Right.
Like Jaffe be hyping up cloud gaming, bro. I'm like,
bro.
I'm like, all right, Jaffe.
People be hyping up Jaffe, bro.
Shout out to Jaffe. Yeah, it should always be a secondary option. All right, I'll ask Smooth when he comes back what he thinks. Let me see, what else do I got? All right, this Sony FromSoftware Kadokawa situation. So, Kadokawa.
I know you think it's RBG. Talk to me, baby. I know you like it. Oh, baby. I fucking know it, baby.
Blazing BG drooling over this shit.
I'm not. I stated my opinion on this. I don't think this really. Listen, I stated my opinion on it. But look, okay. So Kadokawa confirmed that they have received a letter of interest. This, which is not usually what companies do when they're about to be acquired or getting letters. Nobody really says this shit. So they doing this for a reason. They want to let the industry know, like, yo, if y'all want us, Sony trying to get us, y'all might have to put up some more money, or they, and they could leverage that against Sony, like, yo, we need this much. So they might be trying to cause a bidding war, drive up the price for Sony. This is both about anime. Most people say it's more about anime than the gaming side of it, because Sony owns, what is it, Funimation and Crunchyroll.
Aniplex, Funimation, and something else.
And then Kadokawa owns some other anime distributor companies and shit. So
yeah, they own like light novel stuff, production companies for actual anime, and some other manga production stuff.
Yeah, and they own Spike Chunsoft, which makes like the Mystery Dungeon games, Danganronpa, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if this happens regarding anime, what would be the worst situation? Sony owns like damn near all of anime, and then they drive the price up.
It's the distribution. So
that's it.
Basically, what they're doing is they're not owning like actual properties and stuff. They're just affecting how you get it. Like in Japan, they watch shit on TV, so they don't manage like distribution in Japan. That's like just do television networks. So Crunchyroll and like Funimation's for everyone outside of like Japan and stuff like that. So I think it's more like a monopoly on like other people having access to anime versus them owning the whole industry. Like they don't own like any viable IP or anything like that. They don't like own like Demon Slayer, even though they own a company that distributes the movies and stuff. They don't actually own the IP.
But they can drive up the price of the how they distribute.
Oh, yeah, like Crunchyroll and stuff like that. Yeah, they can technically raise the price of Crunchyroll and Funimation or shit like that. Or like they own like Right Stuff, and Right Stuff owns like the DVD distribution part. So if you want to buy hard copies and stuff, you kind of have to go through only Right. At least in America, the only way to get that shit is Right Stuff. So
because they shut that Right Stuff down. So now you have to go to a Crunchyroll store to even get their stuff.
They just basically like fold it in. So okay.
Do any?
Yeah, so you can only get like the stuff from Crunchyroll. So now everything from them is Crunchyroll. Because, like I said, Funimation, their website is no more. So all their back catalog from Funimation is not on the Crunchyroll streaming service.
Do any
yeah.
anime watchers actually subscribe to these distribution services? Because I feel like when
I have Crunchyroll.
I have Crunchyroll. Yeah, a lot of people got Crunchyroll. Yeah.
Oh, I thought y'all just like pirate that shit or something.
Nah,
I'm not degenerate, dog. Yeah. It's not. I pay what $80 a year for a yearly membership for Crunchyroll. So, and it's worth it because like you get it simulcast when the shit comes out. You can put that shit on your TV. I mean, it was cool when you're younger. You like get the Kiss animes and shit like that, like the illegal streaming sites. But these people don't really get paid. Like if you do that shit, and they already get underpaid already, so you're not helping these production companies out when you go and illegally stream it. Most of the weirdos on Twitter that like, oh, I don't pay for Crunchyroll, they just don't want to pay for the fucking money because they're not actually supporting the actual production companies when they do that shit like that. They'll make up excuses though, saying that, oh, you know, this is their anti-consumer, but they're just doing that shit as a ploy, so they don't got to pay for shit. They're just
Jay got just messaged me and said that Crunchyroll used to show pirated anime.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know that I like to watch anime on like my TV, so that's why I have Crunchyroll. When I was younger, I would just watch that shit on like my computer or like my phone, but I can't do that no more. Like I need to watch it on my TV. So
yeah, it's not a big deal with Funimation too, because the thing is Funimation and Crunchyroll used to have a site called Verve where you could have both of the subscriptions at the same time.
I remember that, yeah.
And then Funimation backed out, and then after they backed out, Sony bought them, and then now they're back together again. So,
yeah. Oh, BG, they're saying Crunchyroll started out as a pirated anime site, and then it became like a legitimate thing.
Let me see what that's in for, Smooth. Let me see.
You got that, but what you got there? Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Oh, Smooth got a nice plate.
He really a fat ass nigga. So that's the anime side of it. The gaming side of it, FromSoftware. You already know they
like tunes off.
Elden Rings. Oh yeah, that too. Elden Ring. Sekiro. I'm just thinking about the
Armored
IP
Core.
they own. Armored Core.
Yeah, because
Sony owns Demon Souls and Bloodborne, and doesn't Activision, not Activision,
owns Dark Souls. They own Dark Souls. Yeah.
Okay. Is it?
No.
It's not Activision.
Activision owns Dark Souls. Yeah, someone already.
No, they don't.
Isn't it? Isn't it? No, isn't it Bandai?
You're thinking of Sekiro.
You're
thinking of Sekiro.
Someone said that Dark Souls was owned by
No, but Bandai owns Dark Souls series.
Yeah.
Doesn't Activision own Sekiro?
No, they were the public. No, they were the publisher, but they don't own it. They were the publisher.
Hold on, bro. This is crazy talk. Hold
on.
Dark Souls owned by Namco Bandai.
Right. FromSoftware owns Sekiro. It was just published by Activision.
No, I thought Bandai just published Dark Souls, but
No, but I think Bandai
I think they own it.
the IP.
I think they own it.
No,
I know FromSoftware they actually own Armored Core because like at one point Sega published like some of the games and then like Bandai Namco became the publisher. But they actually
don't
own
see Bandai anywhere on here. But look, I get people's concerns because they're like, one thing FromSoftware has never done in any of their games is drop a microtransactions ever. So they're thinking maybe Sony's like, hey, that's their little. I've seen people crying about, oh, Sony's gonna try to force them to put microtransactions. Like, no, they're not. They're gonna let them fucking do what they gotta do, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
Here's what I think is gonna happen. Here's what I think is gonna happen. So, regarding exclusivity, I think their games are still gonna go everywhere except Xbox. That's honestly what I think PlayStation is gonna do.
I mean, same result. They don't buy the games anyway. So
I think they're gonna be like, continue to put your games on PC. Also, Switch 2, put your games on the Switch.
Yeah.
Game's gonna be on PlayStation. You just can't put it on Xbox. That's based on how PlayStation's been moving. I think they're okay with every platform, their games being on every platform except Xbox. That's how I think it's gonna go.
And most of the fans of Souls games are on PlayStation. That's why I don't get why people are like up in arms about this shit. Like, nothing's really changing for you.
Because that people, I think, would revolt against that because that means it's not day one on PC.
But
that might be the reason.
It will be a day one on PC going
I don't know
forward.
though. I think they would do day one on PC still.
I mean,
yeah,
you might need to.
yeah, I think
because
just because of the
they-
sales, like they know
yeah,
the
because the
sales.
sales, the sales of it.
Yeah.
It's like Helldivers. Like they put, it's one of those situations where like the game franchise or Souls games. Because with Armor, well, the thing is, most of their Souls. Funny you look at it, like Kingsfield and all that shit was exclusive to like PlayStation at one point, and Armor Core. I don't think Armor Core was on Xbox or PC back in the day. I think it was only this PlayStation. So the people really, but I'm like, dog, they pretty much only really published a PlayStation recently. Last 10 years is like the first time they actually went multiplat like that.
Yeah, but
most of the
Tyrek,
time it's always been PlayStation.
You know the doom and gloom around PlayStation, all
Oh,
their
yeah.
IPs. Yeah, but the IPs are lacking. But I think if they were to like somehow print this deal, this would be like another door. Like, hey, so you weren't gonna buy a PS6, you're gonna wait 2 years to play like Dark Souls 4 or whatever, Elden Ring or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's good. And by the way, I read it says they so yeah, Bandai does own it, but they also FromSoft also co-owns it as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they mean by
I don't think it's a big deal. I see some of the Elden Ring, like the people make lore videos talking about, oh, they better not do it. Like, nigga, you're not gonna do shit if they buy it. Like, you're still gonna make content on it. What's the dude's name? Ratatask or whatever the dude's name who made that tweet. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, dog. You're still gonna make content. You make money off making that content. You're not gonna stop making the content, dog. Sorry. Even if Sony buys it, it's a dumb fucking thing to complain about. It is not a big deal, and it's gonna come on PC. They're not gonna cut out like damn near 40% of the sales and put it like on place. That'll be stupid.
The estimate to acquire, and this is a wide range, but it's been said from anywhere from like 4 million to 10 million.
Billion?
Well, not my bad, billion. 4 billion to 10 billion. That's the estimate.
I'm about to go buy that shit myself, bro.
10 billion.
Yeah.
Take a loan out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they do it like gaming, like again, this is not. I don't think it's for the gaming too. A lot of people hopped on it. Oh, it's about FromSoftware. I mean, that's still a big get. I mean, that's what a top 3 studio, and for them to have that which they probably already got another one, Naughty Dog. Even though people don't care about Naughty Dog as much as more, for them to have 2 of them under their belt that'll be pretty crazy.
Like top tier developers that people love and respect.
Yeah, they'll have like 2 of the 3. So if you want to put Rockstar in there, even though I don't think they belong.
PG, the anime though, you excited?
Yeah. Oh, you don't watch anime.
I don't.
I know he don't.
Like that.
I know it. That's why I fuck with BG.
Yeah, and here's I mean, my thing is how I feel about it. Like, I don't like publishers being acquired. FromSoftware is not a publisher, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it on that end, even though like Kadokawa owns several different things. They're not a publisher, so I'm okay with it on that end. But I'm against it on the side of they're not somebody that needs to be acquired. Like they're not in danger. They're not in danger of endangered financially. Like they're great. They're completely fine. It's not like they're a Bethesda that needs ZeniMax that need to be saved. They're not a studio. They're not like Remedy who live in rent to who live in paycheck to paycheck. And
yeah, but why would this come up if they're not like?
They're losing money. Well, they're bleeding money. The actually parent company is bleeding money, and I think Tencent owns a part of it. So it's like this: do you want Tencent buying that shit up, or do you want Sony buying that shit up?
Well, doesn't Sony own something? Tencent? What do they own?
Sony owns a part of FromSoft.
It's like 2% or something.
Yeah, but I think this is the reason. I think there's another company trying to take over, hostily take it over. So it's more of an out for them. I don't really get all the particulars of it, and because they don't really leak this shit in the media out there, it's kind of all speculation. So even like the Japanese channels I follow or they report on, they don't really have a lot of good information on this.
Yeah. So I just don't like. And my other thing is like I think an acquisition is supposed to make a studio better. Where I think FromSoftware is just so good, and they have like no shortage of money. It's not that I think PlayStation would make them worse. I think they would just be the same. So my thing is like, what is really the point if you're not this entity that can make
BG?
Yeah. No, but I'm saying on their end, why?
Oh, okay.
Why would they want to be acquired? They have everything they need and want. So I just don't know really on. I guess it always comes down to more money. I guess it always comes down to more money. Yeah.
And they need to fix that fucking engine. They could use an engine that Bluepoint uses or some shit, because whatever engine they're using, that shit's showing his fucking age. So
that is the only plus to I see them being Acquired is maybe they clean up some of the technical shit. That's the only plus.
I would be really pissed off if they pulled their PlayStation bullshit and exclude Xbox. I really would.
Why? Well, you guys did it to us. What do you mean?
What did we exclude you guys on?
You bought everybody.
Yeah, everything.
You guys still get the games.
Everything's an Xbox.
Smooth. I want to let you know that we can go shopping too. You guys went shop with soccer.
Yeah, but the thing is, y'all still get the games. When the Xbox buys something, nobody's scared.
That's
their fault. We're not scared. Yeah.
I honestly don't think it's a big deal, and if they get From Software, nothing's gonna change. The games are still gonna be good. People just need to calm down. Most of this transaction shit is not gonna affect most people. I don't understand why people are just like losing their heads. If they don't get the studio, nothing's gonna change. If they buy the studio, nothing's gonna change much. I don't see what's gonna happen.
Here's the thing, though. I can see them getting From Software, and we still don't get Bloodborne. I could see it. Like we still don't get these. We still don't get that shit.
I don't think we're getting a second game though. I don't think people understand how complete that first story is. That there is nowhere else to go. That's why I don't think when people, there's another one come. There is nothing else they can do unless they just remake the game, and then they could just send Nixis or somebody to remake the game.
Sure,
they can use Bluepoint like they did Demon Souls.
Bluepoint is making their own. Is making their own.
No, I heard they're remaking Bloodborne, bro. Tyrek, they have to be. It's the only neglected Souls games left that they haven't fucked with. Like, doesn't make any sense.
I understand that too.
It's a Sony exclusive. Yo, my thing is like you're making. I heard them remastering Dark Souls 3. I don't know if you talked about that, but it's like, yo, that's my favorite Dark Souls. One of them. But it's like, why give? It's just crazy. Like Dark Souls 3 looks, it's serviceable.
2016. It's not. Yeah. But I don't know. I just think the only thing we're probably gonna get is a patch. I don't understand why they haven't come with a patch yet. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because they can resell you.
They're not doing anything with the game, Tarek.
They can resell you it for 70, Tarek. That's why.
Because my thing is like, I don't know if we realize, but like when we talk about we really asking for scraps when we ask for like a patch or remake. We really should be wanting a sequel, but we haven't gotten anything in so long. We're like, oh, we'll take anything. Oh, please give me a patch.
I don't think there needs to be a sequel.
I want a sequel, bro. We're out here we're groveling.
Based on how the story ended, there can't be.
They can figure some shit out, bro. They can have another dream or something. They can figure something.
It's like Elden Ring having a sequel. Like honestly, what the fuck is next? Like
they could.
I think Elden Ring getting a sequel.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
I don't think it is.
Elden Ring getting a sequel.
Not in the same world. Not in the land.
Maybe they listen. When your game is actually like, you don't think they're gonna lean back on that again? It's too successful.
They not Demon Souls 2.
Demon Souls
wasn't as successful.
Demon Souls ain't sell 25 million.
Yeah,
Demon Souls. The other games didn't show that at the beginning too.
I know, but Tyrek, Demon Souls was a Japanese exclusive for years, and then they brought it over to the West. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it came. But my thing is, I feel like they're in Dark Souls. They left it open for other stories to come. That's why we got the Dark Souls 2 and 3.
I don't think
Elden Ring and Bloodborne, based on the ending of those games, there's really nothing like. I'm saying that there's no reason for Miyazaki if he bases everything on story. I don't see him. I see him making a brand new game in another world and calling it something else, but I don't see sequels to either of those games coming out.
I just don't.
That makes sense. I get it.
I creatively, I could see him just going to a new game, but I also, it's hard for me to see them just completely abandon that Elden Ring name. That shit has weight now behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
It does, but he also crafted that story really, really well. And based on how well all the endings went, there's really nothing for them to follow up on.
Like someone said in the chat, it can be a prequel.
He doesn't do prequels though.
Well, he could do it now.
I think that's not the guy that's gonna do it. Like honestly, like if you go back and look at I follow a lot of that community over there. Dog, that dude is like people knew what Elden Ring was going to be about based on his Bloodborne games and shit. People kind of predict what he's going to put in the next game. He's not a person that likes to go back and do prequels and shit like that. Based on how he likes his stories and stuff, I don't see that coming from them unless Sony kind of forces them to do that shit.
I know.
The most that they can do with Bloodborne is either remake it like how they did Demon Souls or port it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I see. That's the only thing I see him doing. I don't see him making a Bloodborne 2.
If we don't get another Elden Ring game, whatever the new title of the game is, they gonna do what Hideo Kojima does in his games. They on the front of that everything they advertise.
Oh, for sure.
From the director of Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
They gonna put that shit in big bold letters to let you know, yo, this is that
from
game.
The directors of Elden Ring, coming from you from the devs who made Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That's all they
I'll
gotta
do the same thing. I'll do the same thing.
They gonna put that shit in.
Yo, this idiot in the comment, top creator. Yo, shut the fuck up. First of all,
I knew you were gonna say something.
yeah, this nigga, no, because you didn't play the game, obviously, because the stories end and there's no fucking way. If you play the games, you dumbass, there's no way for you to go anywhere from both the endings, from all the endings, from all the game. It's over. Like they literally shut and close the story. There's nothing else to do
except for Dark Souls.
Yeah, that's why Dark Souls has sequels. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like with Elden Ring and Bloodborne, the endings are pretty definitive. Like there's nothing else for them to do or explore. Yes, they could go back in the past, but the dude likes leaving stuff ambiguous for us to figure out. That's why I don't feel like they're going to do a prequel to fill in any holes of the current games because he that's not what he's about.
Yeah. All right.
No, I get it.
Yeah. All right. What else? Yeah, I think we covered everything about it. Listen, to me, I'm indifferent whether it happens or not.
Yeah, but it don't matter, dog.
Yeah, I'm indifferent to it.
Yeah, but it's not set in stone or anything like that.
No.
Like it hasn't been confirmed like it went through or not at this moment.
Yeah, and I'm not a company pocket watcher like the rest of these dudes who. Oh, Microsoft has this much money, and so I don't know how much money none of these motherfuckers got.
Me either.
But,
bravo, BG, bravo.
But I do think because of that Bungie acquisition, regardless of the Bungie acquisition, what I do know is most of these companies, like a lot of them, borrow money from the banks anyway. So you don't have. That's what I do know is you don't actually have to have
Paramount
cash.
for $26 billion. They got the money. They were just about to buy Paramount. So the people saying they don't have the money, I'm like, are y'all stupid? Like
they got the credit
buy
and they got the banks. That's what I know.
And most of when you buy a company, it's not like they're handing over cash. It's either paid out during dividends or they have some type of way of like that is not just an exchange of money at one time. That really fucking happens.
they got things.
Yeah, there's different ways of like them paying that money back.
Yeah, it's not sending over a cash app payment. It's not like that.
I hope it goes through though, so I can see the people cry. That shit will be funny though.
All right. Golden Joystick Award winners. It went down. Let's go through these winners. Let me see. Let me start at the most irrelevant awards. Let's see. Still Playing Award. That went to Minecraft. I'm not about to read. In some of these categories, I lie to you not. They have like 10 games in some of these categories. I don't know why Golden Joystick has so many nominees, but there's like 10 of these motherfuckers. But
so everybody feels included.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Participation.
You know what?
Minecraft won Still Playing Award. Streamer's Choice Award went to Chain Together. Breakthrough Award went to Balatro. Critics Choice Award went to Helldivers 2. Okay. Let's see. Best Supporting Performer went to Brianna White. She was Aerith in Rebirth. Best Lead Performer went to Cody Christian. He plays Cloud in Rebirth. I don't know if y'all know, but Cody Christian is the dude from that football show. He's the
Which
white
one?
Blue Mountain?
No.
All American?
Yeah, All American. Yeah. Because I watched that show. Right? Yes, it was a US.
Oh, CW.
Yeah, CW show. What was CW called before CW? It was called
WB.
Yeah, they had different than WB. I think was it UPN or was that different?
Yeah, I think I was thinking of UPN.
Oh,
I feel old. I feel old saying
UPN is dumb old.
People don't even know what UPN is, bro.
They used to show the Parkers.
Yeah, the Parkers, all that.
And Moesha, all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
They show Girlfriend's too, or no, there's something else. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Cody Christian, he won that. Best game adaptation, Fallout won that for Fallout, the Fallout TV show.
Fire show.
Yeah. Best game trailer. They giving out awards for game trailers? Oh shit.
Crazy, bro.
Wild trailer shot in the air.
This is nuts. Helldivers 2 won the Fight for Freedom Begins trailer. They won it for that.
Fuck.
A DLC?
Yeah.
I guess I don't remember what that trailer is. Somebody would have to.
Let Helldivers win whatever they need to win, man. They deserve it.
Best gaming hardware went to Steam Deck OLED. Okay.
Oh, brother.
I ain't mad at that.
Best early access game went to Lethal Company.
Never heard that.
Best soundtrack went to Rebirth.
BG don't know nothing about that.
I don't. I can
know about that.
You turn the music off during that game?
I didn't turn the music off, but I really didn't like. Aside from the classic music that they use from the original game, I don't like. Isn't that kind of cheating? Because like it's a whole bunch of original shit, some remix.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, you got some remix stuff in there too. Yeah.
But see, this kind of proves my point about music, right?
Oh God.
No, BG.
Let's.
No.
I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna do it real quick.
No,
because I get into the argument with the Discord all the time. My point is, it's not that like music was never like important and unique. It's just that the music in games now are not unique and identifiable. Before, back in the day, you could play music from a game and you would automatically, that comes from that game. My thing is now, if you play music from games now, maybe you could figure it. I don't think it's going to be instant. You might have to think hard about it. Like, oh, what game does that come from? It's not like that no more.
Having little amount of games when you're younger contribute to that, where you only had like 1 or 2 games like per year, and you only like remember that because you only played them games.
Because it's so many different classic soundtracks, though.
I think it's just
it's
unique.
classic, but it's also classic because you had to like
you play
not a lot to
played
pick
on your
from.
TV and played all night while you went to sleep.
You remember that shit versus you have playing like 15, 20 games a year.
Like,
there might be really good soundtracks, but it gets drowned out by other music.
Bro, Death Stranding, people are gonna tell you, oh, the game's beautiful, blah blah blah, and they're gonna tell you the music. Like that's like the second option. Like I feel like some Dying Light has a like super like bro, I can go back and play Dying Light and just listen to the OTS, the menu music. That shit, it makes me nostalgic. Even Armored Core's bro, it's
even the Souls game soundtracks, like
for real.
I think I'm gonna do that.
We're just talking about it. Elden Ring and Bloodborne got really great fucking like identifiable music.
Bro, all of them. Dark Souls 1,
I'm
2,
gonna do
and
that.
3, bro. All of them.
If I can avoid getting a copyright strike on the channel, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a bunch of
go ahead.
music from modern games, and play snippets of it. Let's see if people can identify it. I'm gonna do that.
If you do modern games, it's gonna be a lot harder.
A lot of those older games were like jingles and stuff like that. Where now we're getting like full on compositions now, where like you're having like choruses, you're having like actual lyrics and vocals. Back then, a lot of the music was the little jingles and like little like sounds and sound effects and stuff like that. So I think that had a lot to do with just how you remember stuff now. Where like now you're into full on original soundtracks. Like games back then had original soundtracks, but it's different now. Now they have like a whole bunch of people working. Like they have whole music sections that's dedicated to video games now versus 20, 30 years ago. That was more of an afterthought, I think. I don't think it was that much of a focus.
Yeah, and
bro, DG, you should do that. You should play a random song and see if the chat. I think you'd be surprised, bro.
That'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be a cool thing to do.
I actually agree with you, BG, when it comes to modern soundtracks, but I do think there are outliers. You know, games like Last of Us,
the Persona,
even Horizon. Like Horizon, you hear that theme song, you know it's Horizon.
Yeah,
it just depends on the game, I think.
Yeah. All right. Best indie game went to Balatro. Best.
I gotta try that game,
bro. I never heard that
game is an industry play. It's an industry play.
No, listen. If you guys don't fuck with poker and shit like that, then you're not gonna you won't like it. If you don't like card games, you won't like it.
If you're not a gambler, you're not gonna like it.
Bro.
Yeah, Blaze, just ask BG. He don't like.
If you don't have a crippling addiction to gambling, you're not gonna like it.
Listen, everybody who's played it says it's fire. It might be fire. I don't know.
Looks like, you know what it looks like.
I never heard of it until the Game Awards. I never heard of it.
Looks
I heard no one talking about this junk. This is crazy.
It looks like Steam only. That's
why I think.
Blaze, it looks like that card game that y'all play on Discord.
Oh,
it's like the same shit. It's like the same shit.
Yeah, but it's a different, bro. How they do it, it's one time you won't understand because you ain't got enough money to gamble. You want to make money?
Shit.
I'll be doing those parlays and losing.
Yeah, for Balatro specifically, you need to actually play it to understand like the context of that game, why it's so fun. Because like you can go through like sections to where you have to start over. It's really fun and addictive. to play.
Someone said that it was good, but they're not. I think Quinn was like, "That's just nowhere near being Game of the Year worthy." But it's a good game, card game. So I don't know. Maybe people are looking.
I'll
Maybe
put
people are looking
Helldivers
down on
over
it 'cause it's
there.
cards.
There's a
Yeah.
bunch of games I would swap that game for. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that game took a lot of development time and shit like that. To be totally fair, but
I do wonder why I got a Game of the Year nom. That's kind of crazy.
that was crazy. To be honest, I was not expecting it,
bro. But there's always one weird indie game that you're like, what?
But
They could have gave it to a Nintendo game.
Yeah, well, thank God they didn't, because I would have lost money.
Bro, card game, side scroller, fucking, it's an indie game. I mean, bro, they should have a separate award for indie games. Like, indie games deserve their shine too. That's all I'm saying. Like, let them have their own.
Some indie games deserve, I think, actual Game of the Year recognition, like and stuff like that. I just feel like
it depends, dog.
Yeah, I think like this game, a card game, it's kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around this shit actually like being better than like what's the game that was left off? Like Helldivers 2 got left off.
Yeah.
Dragon's Dogma got left off.
Space Marine.
Yeah,
Nah,
well, I
man.
don't know about that bullshit.
Hey man, stop pulling your punches and just say you think the game is dog shit.
Wait, what bullshit?
I
Sorry,
don't think Voltaro's I don't think it's bullshit. I just think I'm not sure if it deserves it over those other games being a card game.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's trash. That's what it is. No,
I didn't say it was trash. He said it was trash. He said
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. There should be a rule.
I would say so. I would say, go ahead, Smooth. What's your counterpoint to this?
No. I just think I feel like I'm sick and tired of this. Like this trend where they got to select one obscure game to go there just because, like, just to represent for the independents. Like, nah, you got best indie game there for a reason. They do not deserve to partake in any position of Game of the Year.
Stick to your indie slums is what you're saying.
Yes, that's pretty much what it is. It's just I'm sorry, that shit that's pretty much. So that means we're going to reject maybe 3 or 4 quality games for this shit here by default, because if you look at the nominees for best indies, they all trash. They're all garbage. There's not a clear-cut winner, and Belantro's going to win it because it got nominated for Game of the Year.
I think people are mad at Tekken to get nominated because Tekken was like got a 90 on Metacritic.
No,
Infinite Wealth did.
Infinite Wealth barely make like Game of the Year. They barely do, and they're not even concerned about that.
A fighting game can't, but a card game can.
Taken 8, making it over Balatro makes way more sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, if we usually ignore racing games. We usually ignore driving games.
Right.
Well, fighting games. You can't ignore those and put a card game in. You can't do that no more. You can't do that no more. That's
even what's the college football game? Because didn't that game sell extremely well?
Yeah.
Damn it.
That game didn't get nominated?
Bro. Nope. That game was awesome too, by the way.
That should have won best sports game.
Yeah.
Bro, that game is fucking mid.
Love College 25. Hey, babe, chill out, bro. Love College
mid, brother. Your team is just trash, bro.
Best. So they have.
You want to get me back?
But I don't see what it being a card game makes you like, oh yeah, it should automatically not be deserved like a Game of the Year.
I think card games should be considered. I just feel like if a lot of other genres were not ever considered, but now a card game is, like, that's kind of crazy. Like the card game broke the mold, but a fighting game or a strategy game couldn't break the mold. Now,
let me ask you something, bro.
I want to see other shit get nominated.
All right, let me ask you something, Tyrek, though. And I know you're Souls biased like me, but you think that's the bigger issue, or Elden Ring?
Elden Ring should not be nominated. That should not be nominated.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We're giving all the smoke to a fucking little bullshit game when we really should be talking about.
But I think that's a problem, because you already have Elden Ring as a nominee, and now you have a card game. Now there's potentially 2 slots that are like, all right, do these really belong here? Like, I love the Elden Ring DLC.
Sure,
that shit does not belong. It's an extension of it, or you can't even play the DLC without beating a big portion of the original Elden Ring.
And it's not even FromSoftware's best work. It's not. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the thing. I think a lot of people jerk that shit off the first 2 weeks. It's still really good. There's a lot of issues with it, but you're not going to hear it because the Souls community does not like to talk shit about their games. Like, they'll talk shit about it and like.
Yeah, I tweeted though. It's not their best work, bro.
It's not. Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of problems. So many cookbooks and all the other shit, but. At the end of the day, like, it's a good DLC, it's a good expansion, but that should not be like, it's a 2022 game. It's not a 22. It's an extension on the 22 game. It's not come on, dog. What kind of precedent does this set? Like, it's a horrible.
And it won Game of the Year of that year too.
Yeah. Like, because now we got to go back and look at other expansions like the Witcher expansions, which even though I don't like the game, a lot of people say those Witcher
people
expansions
complained
are
about
fire.
Cyberpunk not being nominated.
Yeah, and so I'm like, now you got to go back and
Or I
look
guess
at
it
the
was
rest of them
nominated,
games and like, what the fuck? Like, why couldn't they get nominated either? Why was this year the first year y'all did this shit?
Yeah, it's especially when you do some bullshit where you're gonna start making exceptions, right? You're gonna change up the pretty much how you do things just so you can get this one game. And so 2 games got fucked over for one for an DLC that's not technically a standalone. Where you literally have to play damn near 50 hours of the game to get access to, and then the other one is just some bullshit just because.
Yeah. The card game.
I think that's bogus. That's why I only watch this shit because of this dude be getting lucky sometimes with some gameplay reveals and some game trailers and whatnot.
Yeah,
It's not for that.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Yeah, it's a bad. I think it's a bad look.
Yeah.
Not really.
We are we're still on the. Let me finish up the Golden Joystick Awards and then we'll move on.
Obviously, it's in Game Awards, right?
Yeah, this is still Golden Joystick. Best. So they have Golden Joystick has 2 indie game categories. It has best indie game and then best indie game self-published. Because some of these indie games are only, not really indie. That went to Another Crab's Treasure. Best game expansion went to Shadow of the Erdtree.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. Best audio design went to Astrobot.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
Best multiplayer went to Helldivers 2. Best. What the fuck? This fucking ad is on my screen. I can't even see what category this is. Best storytelling went to Rebirth. Best most wanted game went to Grand Theft Auto 6. Console game of the year. This is console game of the year. Went to Helldivers 2. PC game of the year. PC gamers are such fucking losers, bro. went to
crazy?
It went to Satisfactory, some shit I never heard of.
Course.
Probably some top-down PC bullshit.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, and I missed one. What is this? Because Wukong won something.
Dang, that's right. I ain't hear nothing about Wukong. Yeah.
Oh, best visual design went to Black Myth Wukong. So that is the. Oh wait, no, there's more. Holy shit, they got a lot of fucking awards. Studio of the year went to Team Asobi, and Ultimate Game of the Year went to Black Myth Wukong.
Wow.
Wait, what does that even mean?
Just so that's their actual like game of the year. So I'm just gonna tell you the nominees in that
console
one.
game of the year, right? And a PC game of the year.
Yeah, they had a console game of the year, PC game, then Ultimate Game of the Year was Black Myth Wukong, and the other nominees in that were Animal Well, Astrobot, Balatro, Black Ops 6, Veilguard, Rebirth, Helldivers 2, ReFantazio, Silent Hill 2, Tekken 8, and Satisfactory. Listen,
they're in every fucking game.
I like Black Myth. I just don't think it's deserving of that. As somebody who really like Black Myth.
Well, who would you give it to in that list then?
FF7?
I mean, my personal is Rebirth, but based on what I've heard people say, probably ReFantazio probably deserves it over it.
Yes, sir. Metaphor, great game.
I mean, yeah, I would choose Rebirth over it. I can even see Tekken 8, something like that.
I'm surprised you like Rebirth. That's funny.
I love it.
Did you not hear him at the conference, dog?
I just figured he would just stand on business and call it weeaboo anime shit.
No, sir.
That's the one thing that nigga does like.
A game. Listen.
Wukong's a good game, but yeah.
There's a few
Wukong's a good game, but will it stand the test of time? I don't know.
Oh, the thing, there's a whole bunch of quality of life issues that game needs to get fixed, and then the next game they'll probably fix it. It's still a good first start. Like, it's probably my 3rd or 4th favorite game of the year, after Rebirth. But yeah, it definitely needs work. But I'm
giving it to Helldivers, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but like, bro, the amount of time, the amount of different people that pulled up, the amount of different people that jumped in Discords to play with different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably one of the most polar. I say Helldivers may be the most polarizing game of the year when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, bro, that shit brought mad people, like people I never even played with were joining my shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a super chat break real quick. Let's see. And then get to the Jeff Keighley game awards. XXX Cobb Sanity. No wonder it's Broken Games HDR. BG be selling broken things. Just kidding. I've never sold a broken product to anybody. I'm not that type of guy.
PlayStation 4, yeah, you have.
I'm not that type of
Kool-Aid.
guy, man.
Kool-Aid edition. Yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
that type of
BG,
guy,
what
man.
happened to throwing your PS5 out the window?
Huh? My
Yeah,
Got
connection.
rid of it just in time for
we
the
didn't
Pro.
forget.
My connection. Is Discord messing up? Huh?
Bullshit.
War
Stop
Machine.
it, BG.
War Machine guy said, "BG, real quick, since the TGAs is coming up, I don't know if you saw your X timeline, but people are still crying about how did God of War 2018 beat Red Dead Redemption 2. They got to get over that shit. They really do. They got to, bruh, because I'm not gonna get into it. Red Dead is definitely overrated in my book. Red Dead 2 specifically. I think Red Dead 1
Dead
is
2 was
better.
great, but God of War deserved to win that year.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2 is overrated. That shit was boring as shit.
I disagree.
You didn't beat it.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Red
Well,
Dead
you
2 is a good game.
You're still wrong.
Red Dead 2 was just like a cumbersome chore, dog. The
Exactly.
missions were ass. That Cuba mission was fucking trash.
No.
The shooting was ass. The game felt like molasses.
40.
Right.
I'm gonna say at least 40% of Red Dead 2 felt like a chore to play. It was absolutely just doing chores.
That's the
Hey,
game.
hold on,
why?
and
You know why?
And Rebirth don't, BG?
No. It's
Exactly.
some of the
Speak on it,
mini
Blaze.
games, yeah, but that's optional.
Let me tell you something, dog. That's the game that broke Jack. After Jack played that game, he's not been the same. This nigga was hunting elephant shit and a whole bunch of dumb shit. The shit was stupid, dog.
Hey,
People
Jack got the most views ever on Red Dead Redemption.
And
on one
I'm
video.
telling you, after that, he played that game. Jack lost the light in his eyes, dog.
Man, I did it.
Nigga died inside.
Yeah, the shit was dog. That game was such a chore. I could not wait to get to the end of that shit. That shit was that bad. Not a bad game. It was just in my mind. I was expecting a lot more from Red Dead 1, and I'm just like so surprised at how backwards I feel like they.
It's better than Red Dead 1.
No, it's not. No, it's
Yes,
not.
yes, it is.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
I don't
no,
know
it's not.
about that one, Ton. That's
Yes, it is.
They forgot that this game is supposed to be fun, not a sim.
It's fun as hell.
No.
No, it's not. Though. The shooting's horrible.
Bro, how
Dog,
immersive
you know what
it
makes
is.
the shooting
open
horrible?
world.
Doesn't even feel
the
good.
shooting is horrible because you have to pull back the fucking hammer to shoot. That shit's whack.
That's so dumb, dog. And then the shooting on a horse is slow as shit. It was way better than the first game.
God.
Dog, play the first game again. I was playing the rematch the other day. That shit is so much more smoother to play, even though the graphics aren't as good, of course.
No, that's a valid complaint. The controls
the
and all
game
that.
just
but-
feels better to fucking play. Red Dead 2, I was just like, yo, is it just a frame rate chugging? And I'm like, even playing on PC, I was like, no, it feels like the same shit. I just like, dog, it's just something just missing that the first game had.
Y'all didn't fully immerse yourselves. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
they don't know,
God.
bro. They don't immerse
That
you.
open world and the
It was
shit you
useless,
can
dog.
do,
You know
it
why,
was useless.
Wonton? It wasn't as vibrant as Horizon. They
No,
wanted more color.
No,
more
no. The game, their camp system was useless. I was doing all that shit for the camp, for that shit to like
No
make no
payoff.
difference. Come
No
on, that shit was
payoff.
stupid.
Okay.
Dog. That shit was dumb.
This the last thing I'm gonna say too. Playing Red Dead 2 on PC is like a whole different experience.
Nah, I don't think it is. I feel like
It really is.
I bought it on
It is.
PC. I bought it on
It is.
PC,
It
and
really
I
is,
still
dog.
felt like, oh my god, this is not what
That
I
game
thought it would be.
looks amazing. That shit is fire.
Yeah, I'm making all this money and giving it to Dutch in the camp just to get nothing out of it. Like fire, great.
It changes. It changes nothing, and they abandoned the multiplayer on that, and no one says shit to Rockstar about it. But nothing. Rockstar don't get fucking any type of like criticism at all. Like that game was. I know it sold a lot of copies, but Rockstar put their ass in that game, though. That shit was
Arthur, Dutch. They're all well voice acted characters.
No,
really,
well.
well.
No, that's in the production value is there. That game is like in terms of technical masterpiece. But the game to me just wasn't fun to play. Like I just remember like the snow mission. I was playing it. I was like, yo, this just feels weird from the beginning.
But
And
why
throughout
do you
the whole
scrutinize that? Why do you do that to Wonton when he says, "Hey, Horizon's a technical marvel, but it's boring to play"?
Because he ignores all the stuff that Horizon does well, and only
Bro,
says all the story
Tyreek could be like,
Why
you don't
Easter
see the
egg?
machine. You don't see the machine running on the back of that fucking elephant. You
No,
don't
but
see
you
that.
you
don't see
ignore a lot of gameplay elements in Horizon. Where with Red Dead, you just overlook them. You just it's the shooting might suck, but look at the
Red
shit.
Dead is more
coming
fun.
out the
Red Dead is more
elephant.
fun.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Ain't no way.
No, you want to go the camera mode, the picture mode, and watch rhinos take a shit. That's all you want.
Yes.
That's just stupid, dog. It's so dumb.
Oh god, Red Dead is like a futuristic flying car, but it has stone wheels. That's the way I could describe that game. It's a flying car with stone wheels. It's just it's high tech, but it's like runs terribly. It just has some outdated shit that's like encumbering it.
I agree with you.
You know that, but back to Superchat.
If Red Dead 2 had the fluidity of like a Last of Us 2,
or Red Dead 1,
it would literally be a perfect game.
Yeah, it's just there was the game was perfect in a lot of ways, but the way you interacted with the world was so removed from the open world to me. Like the mission structure was just like weird. Like you couldn't go off kilter. You had to stay on this path. It just felt restrictive. I'm not saying I wanted Just Cause because people, well, you want just no. I don't want no Just Cause type of thing. I just felt like their gameplay loop lacks a lot of creativity, and that's not just for Red Dead 2. It's for Grand Theft Auto 5 as well.
Yep, GTA the same thing.
I feel like the games are just like whatever like magic they had with GTA 4 and like the other games they had in the past up to Red Dead 1. I just feel like they just kind of went backwards. I don't understand. To me,
but
they went backwards.
You can't tell me what's missing. You keep saying something's missing.
The shooting and the movements in their games are horrible. Both
they're talking about like the animations, the shooting.
The horse was mad like delayed and shit. Like I know what you're talking about.
The shooting in 5 and GTA 5 is not that good.
They need Max Payne 3 shooting and Grand Theft Auto.
The aiming is just slow. Some of the control schemes just don't make any sense anymore. It's not that. I don't know.
Real quick, Tyrek, I will say this. If we look at the leaks, because there's a lot of leaked gameplay GTA 6, and in the leaked gameplay, a lot of those animations do look a lot smoother. It looks like they did go back and improve some shit, so we gotta wait and see.
It's been 15 years. I hope so.
We'll see. All right. Juan Murillo. Whoever thinks Black Myth Wukong deserves Game of the Year, you play no games and just hype beasts.
I don't think that's true.
Black Metal Gamer. Dragon AIDS only one nomination, Asian Games winning. He called it Dragon AIDS. Such fucking haters.
That was crazy.
Tarek Ahmed, the return of the pot pie inspector. Talking about Wani?
Fire.
Oh yeah. Y'all
look at you trying to go. Look at you, bitch. All right.
Y'all are terrible people.
Crazy work,
come here now, yeah.
Brian.
I think chill, bro.
Brian Ace Vito. Smooth look like he eat bean pies in the back of the toilet.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extract. As someone who beat Assassin's Creed 1 recently, I can confidently say that a remake would be very mediocre. I can't believe you beat that game recently. That must have been.
The game didn't even work on freaking PC like that. How the fuck
I would have probably tried to unalive myself if I had to beat Assassin's Creed 1 right now. That shit feels terrible. E. Rice, YouTube wrap-ups showed me how much WWP content I consume. Salute to y'all, and I wish y'all continued success. I listen primarily on iTunes and rated y'all 5 stars there too. Appreciate that, sir.
Wipe your knees, brother. Yep.
Oh, don't hate. Thank you, E. Rice. DJ Smith, question for Blaze. When you played the Mafia games, were you like, this is home?
That's not, you guys ain't gonna say that's racist, right?
No, it's not.
It's not racist too?
No, it's not at all.
What happened?
Did you say it feels like home?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, I can't wait for Mafia Old Country. Yes, sir. Going back to the homeland.
I hope it's not whack, bro. It might be whack, bro. If it's too old and like you can't jump in a whip and like, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, all the Mafia games kind of ass anyway.
Tyrek, I'm disconnected. I swear to God, I am.
He's right. I mean, like,
the gameplay's ass, dog.
Bro,
yeah,
Mafia
like.
Mafia 2 is one of the greatest, bro.
It is, but it's Mafia. The Mafia series is the meme where oh, what's the game where gameplay is down here but story is way up here? Oh, that defines the Mafia series.
They need to tighten up the shooting mechanics and shit like that. They do.
That game's all over the fuck. I played Mafia 3. Yo, that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep playing that shit.
I love Mafia 3, bro. People hate on that. I love that game.
This dude was doing voodoo on me. I fell right asleep, dog. In that game.
No, gameplay wise, it's not. But Mafia
you're right. Storytelling, bro. Mafia 3 looks incredible, especially those.
It does, but the gameplay, fucking. Oh my god, that shit was horrible. That shit was bad.
Too repetitive. It was repetitive.
Yeah, it's just repetitive. That's just repetitive. But the moment junk came really bad.
War Machine guy. Since I'm a portable guy, is the PlayStation Portable worth it? It's got cloud streaming now. We're getting it. I mean,
I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, I just got the Portal. Got the 30th jump. I think it's cool, man. It's cool, man. I'm definitely a family guy. Wife and kids. So there's just times I'm downstairs with the family chilling, playing the Portal. It's cool. Laying in bed with the wife is cool. I do travel to my grandma's and stuff like that. I have a Portal with me. It's cool, man. I think it's worth it, man. If you want to go, or if your TV's occupied, or if you ain't trying to be on the game while your family's around, at least on the main screen.
Yeah.
I think the Portal's a good device for you.
I think what it helps with is just it's productivity. Get to beat your games a little bit faster. Like for me, I probably end up beating my games like 30% faster because I don't got to be at my desk the whole time. I could play
on the toilet.
No, you just don't want to be in the game room all the time, bro.
Listen, we had this discussion in After Dark. If you even sit on the toilet that long that you have to like bring something with you, I think y'all are weird.
Bro, you're gonna get hemorrhoids too. For real,
you get hemorrhoids and shit.
Hold on, DG. Some people are backed up, brother. Like, what do you want them to do?
What you been eating to be that bad?
Y'all need to eat fiber or go to the doctor. You should not be, bro. You should not be taking a shit for more than 3 minutes, bro. That's even too much. Like it shouldn't take that long, bro.
Not 3 minutes.
DG, I feel like you just sit there and just go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Like, goddamn, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what, though. I do not want to be in the bathroom that long with my own phone. Especially if I eat something crazy. Oh, I'm get out of there.
And plus, that is nasty. You like over here with your phone, you wipe your ass, you pick up. It's just
that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, bathrooms. You can clean your bathroom and all that, but who wants to just be in the bathroom? That's not a place you should just want to chill in.
They calling you loose butt HDR. Bro.
These niggas is freaks, bro. Like. You should not just want to be chilling in your bathroom. That's weird, dog. Like it's not a place.
No, it's not chilling in the bathroom. You're just trying to just feel comfortable. Like you just took a shit out of your own body. Like you got to adjust to that shit. Sometimes.
Well, you got to transition out of from taking the shit to getting out of. You need a transition period.
When you transition to the shower, you can transition into the doggone water.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Yeah, you probably got to take a shower after that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't understand. I don't. Let me see, where was I at? DJ Smith, shout out to Doc Dark. I met him randomly at my job in Olive Garden. Xbox tax, let's go.
Ew. What the fuck?
Do you approve of Olive Garden, Blaze?
No, do not eat there. Okay. Disgusting.
What about the breadsticks?
Fire.
What about the salad, though?
Fire.
I only go there for the breadsticks and salad, though.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they got. Breadsticks and salad. That's all you need, right?
Okay. I haven't. Yeah, I think I've been to Olive Garden once in my life, and I don't remember it. But I would not go there to eat Italian food. Go to. Listen,
Carrabba's.
Go to a real Italian spot, bro. Go.
Hey, go to Blaze house. You know what I
mean? If it don't look like a few Italians got knocked off back in the day in there, I don't want to eat there, bro. It got to look authentic, bro. Got to look like a few niggas got stabbed, brass knuckled, assassinated in that joint. The big dude.
I gotta get called the moolie as soon as I walk in there.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
You need a dude with the mustache. You need the dude who got an actual nickname in there. Tommy the Nose. You need something real like that.
How would y'all feel? Like I don't know if there's any like a Jamaican spot that got franchised. Like that's annoying to me that this big like Italian franchise is all across and people just sit there and eat that and they think that's the standard. Like that's what pisses me off. Like
I think because there's a Jamaican franchise called Golden Crust, but everyone knows not to eat there.
Yeah, I'm not buying no. I'll get a
beef
patty there, a beef. That's it. Yeah. I'm not getting no real food there though.
Yeah, you can't fuck up a beef patty. I feel like.
Yeah, it's like that's impossible. But I mean, shit. I hope you can't fuck that shit up.
Yeah. Viewmaster 617. PlayStation versus Steam will be the new platform war.
Wow.
I don't think so. They drop the games on Steam.
Yeah, the games go both places. Makes no sense.
I don't view it that way. I don't think PlayStation thinks they can go to war with Steam. I don't think Sony thinks that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. I don't think they want
anything,
that type of problem.
Steam should make PSN better in terms of like if they want to compete. Hopefully that helps them make PSN a lot like with the price cuts and shit like that. Hopefully, but we'll see.
Yeah, Michael West. Best ongoing game. Why is Helldivers 2 here? It released this year.
Ongoing.
But he might have a point. Usually ongoing
That's a good
games
point.
is for games that like the next year it's still going. He kind of got a point. It only came out this year. Like he got a point. I didn't think about that. Got a point.
Yeah, I agree.
XXX Cobb Sanity. Don't know if this is true. I saw something about a hostile takeover from the Korean company named Kaiko to take Kadokawa. I heard something about that too. I don't know the details, but yeah, there's something to that. Yulong T Gaming. I think FromSoftware can revisit Demon Souls and give a DLC for the one Arc Stone that is broken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that cut
I hope
content?
that too. I was thinking about that.
Blaze,
Bro, they dropped the ball with that. Yeah, they could have easily did something, and that's what everybody went up to that first broken stone like, oh shit, they might have added something. Nope.
There's so much YouTube videos about what that shit really meant.
That theories,
yeah.
That's
That'd
like
be
the
cool.
beginning of like Dark Souls lore or some shit like that. That was the beginning of the lore vids.
Yeah.
That'd be real dope to just have them do that.
Because didn't somebody do some like mining or hack the game and see the code? Like, so what was supposed to be there for that Archstone? Yeah, something like that.
I mean, there was a lot of that shit, like the Dynamite and Bloodborne, Elden Ring too, where a lot of the cut content and stuff. Some of it came back in the DLC too. So I'm surprised Demon Souls never got DLC, but shit, it's probably too late.
Yeah, it's way too late now.
It's the only Souls game that hasn't got. Well, does Sekiro get DLC? Am I tripping?
No, I don't think it did.
Yeah, so that and
It's not
Sekiro.
it's not a Souls game, so yeah.
Right. Well, according to the public, it is.
Fuck them.
Joloff, stop the Balacho slander. It's that good. Okay, we believe you.
Thank you.
We believe you, big dog. All right. Game Award nominees. So first of all, the most nominated publishers are PlayStation with 16 nominations, Square Enix with 12, Xbox with 12, Sega 11, Namco 7, Nintendo 6, Konami 5, and a whole bunch of the other publishers and shit. All right. So now, as for the nominees,
let's go.
I actually didn't have them. Here they go. All right.
Save game of the year for the last one.
Yeah.
Please. I'm gonna skip all these esports categories. Nobody cares about y'all esports fuckboys. We do not give a fuck. Content creator of the year. We don't care about y'all. Most anticipated game. Nominees are Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, or Yotei. I can never remember which one it is.
It's Yotei.
Okay, Yotei. Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4, Monster Hunter Wilds.
So now what are y'all going with?
Grand Theft Auto 6 probably won
voters for that.
6
Yeah,
probably
I
won
think
that.
easily gonna win that. Easily.
Yeah. Best
Monster
adaptation.
Hunter Wilds, let's go. Even though you got no chance.
Ew.
What do you play Monster Hunter on, Jazzy?
Switch.
No, you don't.
Wherever it's on.
That doesn't answer my question, sir.
Yeah, that wasn't.
But it's on the series has been on various different platforms, sir.
What
But
are
when it
you
comes
gonna
out,
buy it
like
on?
February, PS5.
Oh, you be dealing with them dog shit frame rates on like from what I see, all these Monster Hunter games be having terrible performance on consoles. So that's the only reason why I asked.
And they make fun of Souls combat, bro. It's so funny. They be making fun of Souls combat. And then you see a guy in Monster Hunter, full armor, big ass sword, and he's floating, jumping around 20 feet. It's like, brother, come on.
Hey man, it's what I mean. It's a minutia of it. You dig?
All right.
Not the same.
Most best adaptation: Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon, Yakuza, Tomb Raider: Legend of Lara Croft.
I'm gonna get that to Arcane, man.
I'm
Great
giving that
show,
to
man.
Arcane. Like,
yeah, man.
No, that's Fall. I gotta get that.
What?
Look.
Yeah, I'm picking Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout was pretty good.
I still haven't watched
But to
Fallout.
be fair, I haven't seen Arcane.
Bro, Arcane is that, man, one of the ones.
I binged Arcane and became addicted. Bruh.
Yeah. One of the ones, baby.
Bruh,
right now, BG.
I watched that first season. I was like, yo, this show has no business being as fucking good, bruh.
Bro, so good, dog. The story.
I'm gonna tell you right now, BG.
Art, everything. The music in the show.
The Fallout show is very good.
I'll watch it. might start that tonight then. Yeah.
It's very good.
All right. Yeah, the character development in Arcane, bro. Because initially I started out, I started watching. I'm like, yeah, it's one of those shows where you think there's a whole bunch. You think there's like just like a few main characters, and then like there's a few side characters that are not really important, and then they give all these side characters just mad development and like just go mad deep into their story, and all of them stay relevant. I'm like, oh yeah,
all of them, dog.
Yeah, this is deep.
Yeah, Arcane one of them shows, man. Hey, man, check it out if you haven't already.
Yeah. Best multiplayer: Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, Warhammer, Space Marine 2. I mean,
Tekken 8.
It's either gonna go to Tekken 8 or Helldivers 2. I think
I
Black
kinda
Ops
wanna
got a
see
chance.
Helldivers.
Black Ops got a chance, but of course,
I want to see Helldivers just for the same reason Blaze gave earlier. Like, I've never seen so many folks come together and play a game that I don't even talk to for real like that.
I would vote Helldivers too.
Yeah.
Best sports racing game: F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 25, WWE 2K24.
So the college football was nominated? It was nominated?
What?
College football.
It's not on there?
Wait, is it not? Wait, EA Sports FC 25?
No.
That's
Nah,
not.
that's not college football.
That's
Yeah,
FIFA.
Oh,
that's
no,
FIFA.
it's not here.
That's crazy, bro.
It's not here.
Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's criminal, bro.
Wow.
Like that game is so good, and it's so like records, right? Like
I wonder why.
like even for a sports game
In
general.
America, though, see, FIFA is worldwide, so everybody's gonna pick it up.
But who the fuck
That's
cared about
crazy, though.
Top Spin?
Yeah.
That's that tennis game.
Yeah.
What? The tennis game over college football is crazy.
I heard tennis games are fun. F1, I know, looks crazy on a pro. Crazy.
Yeah. Best sim strategy game: Frostpunk, Age of Mythology, Kunitsugami, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord.
Got Unicorn Overlord.
That's on my list to still play. I want to try that game out.
Why did I think it was Unicron over? I'm gonna say that's. I'll say that. Wrong.
That's that. That's that.
You got
You think about Transformers?
Oh, that's what it is.
The big planet transformer.
Yeah, that's
one
that.
time thinking about Transformers right now. That's crazy.
That's that school system where you from, Wonton. That's
Here
that's
we
what
go.
that is.
Yeah, Columbus shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see. It's cool to see a Kunitsugami Path of the Gods be on there because that's like a tower defense game. So I know a lot of people didn't even play that game.
Wait,
but
say that name
it's
again?
fun. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Kunitsugami.
I do want to try that out.
Warrior.
The best family game: Princess Peach, Showtime, Astrobot, Mario Party Jamboree, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire.
Damn, that
Astrobot.
Mario Party shit went quick, bro. Nobody
It
was
did.
like you.
It did.
I feel like nobody played that shit. Nobody wanted to play that.
Yeah,
Bro, I talked about getting it, bro. I ain't even buy
What
it. I ain't
game?
lie to you, bro.
Mario Party. Usually people like will.
I think it's over for Mario Party, bro. Like just
I do
in
too,
general.
bro.
I think it's.
Yeah,
I bought the last two. I bought the last two. $60. Like
Wasn't the last good one on like the Wii or some shit.
Nah, they had the
Nah, people
remake.
are
There was
still
a
buying
Mario
those Mario
Party
Party
remake
games.
with all the games in it. What, yo, Jazzy, what was that? The Mario Party.
Talking about
when it had the old school-
Mario.
The one
Mario
that just came
Superstars
out?
or something?
like
that was
a
the one that
couple
just
years
came out
ago.
or the year before. Yeah, where
Yeah.
It was Super Mario Party or Superstars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit had
Superstars,
the
something like that.
classic Mario. Yo, Mario Party can be a fun time, bro. I know y'all don't got kids yet, but when you do, trust me, that's your go-to.
I think like it's like damn near it's over for that series. It's like some at this point it's just annualized. It's not really annualized, but it's like some annualized shovelware bullshit at this point. Like that's
I
what
like
it feels
mini games though. I fuck with the mini games. Some of them be
The
fun.
mini games is where it's at, dog. Come tell you right now, kids these days, bro, they don't got the patience to complete like a whole Mario Party round, bro. Like we did back in the day. They just
Bro,
don't
the
got it,
mini
bro.
games are fun, bro. We should run that
Yeah.
sometime, bro.
It's definitely
Yeah.
fun.
I think because the mini games are fun, but just going around the board for some reason is just
Yeah.
very boring now.
It is.
Yeah. All right.
And before you go to the next category, BG, I got smoked with this category specifically because what do you
Who think gonna
consider?
win?
What do
Oh,
y'all
Astrobot
consider?
got to listen. Astrobot got to clean up all these Nintendo games this year. I'm sorry, Jazzy.
Oh, I'm
Y'all
saying,
get
so
it
you
every
gonna win,
year.
Jazzy.
brother.
Astrobot got to
Who
clean
you
y'all
voting
boys
for?
up.
I got a couple questions. What do you guys consider to be a family game?
A multiplayer game.
I know he's pissed off about Zelda. Does not belong in that
No,
fucking.
That's not what
I
I'm
agree
asking
with
for.
I agree
It's
with
just
Jazzy. I think a family game is like it does have to be multiplayer and something
Multiplayer.
people could play together.
As a family.
yeah, like
So-
Mario Party, Smash Brothers, or Monopoly,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So
by
Astrobot is
default-
not
That's why
what
I
I
don't think.
Astrobot is not a family game in my opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't qualify.
No, you
But
can-
since
yo,
it's
listen.
there, listen, man, give it to my
No, but
give it to
Jazzy,
Astrobot.
bro, we do that. We played Astrobot. Like my kid couldn't get through the levels, and he would pass it to my girl. Then my daughter would trying to complete the level. So I mean, you could do that. It doesn't.
I mean, I get what you're
I feel
saying.
you.
No, I feel like the only reason like it's like that because they just view games like that has the art side of like what they consider kiddie to be part of this category.
Yeah, the little eat for
Mhm.
everyone type games. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Jazzy games, right?
Nah, I don't like that at all. It's like
What?
even a couple years ago, they nominated like Ring Fit Adventure to be like best family game. That's like a fitness game. That ain't no family game,
Yeah.
dog. So it's like
Yeah.
But
it's
to be
just
fair,
a meaningless category.
I think Astro should win. To be fair, I played that Peace
be fine with that.
game. Well, you know when she got the little power to
Richard
make stuff appear.
Tom.
Yeah, I played that. It's alright.
Okay. Best fighting game: Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection, Multiverses, Tekken 8. It's between Sparking Zero and Tekken 8, but Tekken 8 should take it.
Keisha, did I call it, though?
You did call it.
I said, yo, y'all are gonna be playing. You hyping this goddamn Dragon Ball game up in the Discord all month in my Discord. Oh, Blaze, you just don't know what you're talking. I'm like, you guys are gonna drop it in 2 weeks, bro. I don't see nobody playing that shit grouped up together no more. Nobody. Just saying.
My thing is this, bro. A game is allowed to fade away. You know what I mean? As new games come out, you know, I'm not gonna play the same game for like months at a time.
No, you're right.
I mean,
Keisha, but
better
they
than
made
once
it
in a
sound
while,
like,
but-
oh, we're not gonna drop it after a week or two. They were saying like, oh, this is gonna be what we're riding for the end of the year.
I mean,
And
we
they-
know how that go. People be hyping everything up, man. You know how that go.
Yeah.
I got a problem with like this category too, because like Multiverses, it's on there again because it was on there I think a few years ago when it was in early access,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's just like on there like a second time. And then Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, that's just a collection of Marvel vs. Capcom games on that list. It's not one game by itself. So it's like there's
Yeah.
other games that could have probably put in there, like Under Night Birth 2 came out this year and Rivals of Ether 2. Those are games that could have made that spot, but it's like whatever. Like I said, the jury or whatever, JQ, they don't really care about fighting games or look at them like in high regard. So that's why
Yeah.
I feel like they should really just get people that's within these genres to be the jury for these votes or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Because then you
I
get stuff like Sifu get nominated for Fighting Game of the Year. So
Yeah.
or Dave the Diver being best indie game is not even an indie game because they got a major publisher.
Yeah.
So it
Best
is what it is.
RPG: Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree, Rebirth, Dragon Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and Refantasio.
Metaphor.
BG, hear me out. BG, hear me out. Rebirth. I'm a fan like you. 557. I'm a fan. Me and you up there, you know. So we twins rocking that.
Mm-hmm.
I beat Rebirth. I'm going for the platinum just like you, brother. But Metaphor is the better game. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog.
I hear y'all.
There you go,
I hear y'all, but I got to ride with my day one. So of course I
know,
Rebirth.
man. And like I said, I respect it. I like a little cloud too. I like a little Eric Latif. You know, I like a little that on my sandwich. But hey, man, a better game, baby. Metaphor, Refantasio. It delivers on every
Metaphor
front.
got that on lock.
Love the
Yeah,
honesty,
man.
Keisha. I love it, bro.
Well, absolutely, bro.
I will just hope Rebirth wins just to see a lot of salty Refantasio
that.
fans though. I would love to see it.
You
didn't play Metaphor?
It's not
BG?
winning, BG.
Not yet. I will.
You play Persona games?
No, but this one doesn't.
He tried,
have,
but he fell asleep on
he don't
like
like
the
being
last
a-
one he tried.
this one
don't like
doesn't
going to
have
school.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a classroom, so I'm down to play.
Hey, yo, BG, are you seeing that article come out about the dude who directed Final Fantasy VII? I forgot his name. Rebirth, forgot his name. He said that he's definitely not putting as many mini games in the next one. You saw that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's good. He's
PG,
saying
grab a pillow. What, to make the trophies easier?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, he's making trophies easier and
the
all that.
platinum won't take 250 hours to get
Bro.
now. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Okay, where are we? Best action adventure game: Astrobot, Prince of Persia: Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws. What the fuck is that doing there? Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
I'm gonna give it to Prince of Persia, bro. I beat that
It
whole
was a good
game.
game. Yeah, it was good. It was
I
good.
platinumed it.
It was a good game.
I liked it.
Did you
Yeah,
platinum
platinum
it?
too.
Wow.
I platinumed it in another game that took way too fucking long.
Bro, that's a tough platinum.
It
Just
is.
grindy wise too, and it's challenging. Them little puzzles were bullshit, bro.
It is challenging, dog. Yeah.
I'm not a platformer, so I was like going through. I'm like, yo, this is bullshit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I got the platinum, and I think I deserve it too, bro.
And you know what happened to me? I played on Ubisoft. On Ubisoft, Uplay bullshit, and then I jumped to PlayStation. I beat the game. I got all the achievements on Uplay. None of them popped on PlayStation. So it looks like I played the game for 10 minutes, bro. Shit is so fucking aggravating. So aggravating, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna give that to best action adventure.
Yeah, go ahead,
I
give it
think
to
I'm giving that to
Persia,
Prince
dog.
of Persia, honestly.
Yeah,
man.
give it to it. Gotta be.
Yeah, man. Do right by the game, bro.
Yeah. Best action game: Black Myth, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Space Marine 2.
Yeah, that's a Black Myth, baby. Black
I'm okay
Myth.
with giving that to
Helldivers.
Black Myth as an action
no,
game.
Black Man. Yeah, Black Man. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. All right, I just started revisiting Stellar Blade. You know, because the Pro came out, right? I got the Pro. That action, those combos in Stellar Blade, the things you can do regarding parry, dodge, all the combos you can set up, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I see people, and I see a lot of gameplay. I watch BG stream, you know, for Wukong. I saw everybody play it. Like the couple combos that you can do with Stellar Blade are not available in Wukong.
I know
Not even
this
close.
is Kiso.
Not
I
even
know it's
close.
probably gonna be unpopular opinion, but I think Stellar Blade is like,
bro,
just okay.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
sorry.
mediocre. I played the
combat
demo.
in that game is crazy, dog.
Bro,
just
y'all
like
are,
the-
y'all are
I don't
looking
like
at
the
fucking
game.
ass and titties.
No, not
instead
even
of
that,
really-
bro. Bro, I don't even watch hentai like that. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, I've
you know,
dabbled
I
every now
do.
and then back in the
Like
day.
that.
I don't even
Like
watch
that.
hentai like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, dog. You know what I mean? Like that Stellar Blade, bro. Just
No,
the
it's a
combos in
good
that game are
game.
crazy.
It's a good game.
Did
It's
they
not
get
like
that game
this
still feels
crazy
stiff,
game.
don't it?
The parry's off by a little bit, where you gotta like.
Bro, I think they fixed it. I think they fixed
Yeah.
it, bro.
My
Bro,
thing
it's-
is the
it's on that.
discourse around that game killed the game for me. Like just hearing like the people online talk about it, just turned me off. Like I'm pretty sure the game's all right. I'm
So
pretty
them
sure
being
it's better.
turned on turned you off?
Yeah, basically. Like the way they kind of just approached that game and the way like the discourse was, I was like, dog, I'm not playing this shit. This shit just annoying as fuck to hear about. I'm definitely don't want to play this shit no more. So
That's
maybe
why
I'll
you
go
gotta
back and
mute-
play.
That's why you got to mute Stellar Blade on Twitter like I did, and then you won't
Oh
see
my
it.
God.
Then
When the
people
last game y'all?
tweeting about it.
When the last game a community made y'all not want to play the game no more?
Never.
Never.
Yeah, never. Yeah, never.
I'm sorry, the whole discourse about this is bringing old games back. You know, the people were like celebrating and shit. I'm like, dog, I ain't playing this shit.
I'm telling you right now.
That's like really enjoying too much. I'm out of here. Like, just eat the burger.
Yeah.
If it's good.
Yeah, I'm not about to do that with like a
Hey,
game that I
man.
spent my money on.
And
Fuck
to be
that.
honest, when I played the demo, I was just like, all right, cool. It's a mediocre game. I'm good.
Black Myth deserves that, bro. It was original.
Black Myth is the based off. I guess I'm only played off the demo of Stellar Blade, but playing Black Myth, I enjoyed that game from beginning to end. The game wasn't like there was a couple hard bosses in the game for sure, but I enjoyed the combat. I thought the combat was cool. I thought the story concept was cool. I thought the art design and just technically the game was really good, even though it ran like shit sometimes.
Bro, I don't know if this makes sense to y'all, but Stellar Blade felt real like Unreal Engine-y. Like
It
just
was,
super,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I can't explain what I'm trying to say, bro. It just felt like, you know, these dudes just learned the engine and started making a game or some shit. I don't know.
I mean, it's shift though, right? I mean, was this the first game or something, or first big game? I mean,
It's their first like big
Okay.
game
cool,
because
though.
they
It was
usually
cool.
just make like the mobile
but,
games pretty
I
much.
mean, of course, first impressions, everything. I get it, but if you have a chance to go back to this game and see all the patches and updates they made, the game is so smooth. I think it's worth it. I mean,
I'm gonna try it tonight, Keisha.
The live chat saying it too, bro. Like
it's 80 frames, yeah.
the live chat is saying that Wukong got better bosses, but far better like moment-to-moment gameplay and like combos and everything. That Stellar Blade got it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know the combos. You should unlock a lot of shit. You probably won't get a lot of combos too. Because Wukong, you have to unlock a whole bunch of that skill tree to like and depending on how you did the skill tree, because you really can't run through the whole skill tree in the first playthrough.
Now, I will say Black Myth, some of their design choices for even initiating some of those combos was definitely confusing. Like, you had to do like a halfway step back, wait for them to hit you, and sometimes that wasn't always. It wasn't always 100%. It was kind of like, remember the difficulty we had with Kena Bridge of Spirits parry, where it's like, bro, this parry is not consistent. Black Myth Wukong had a few moves, at least for me, where I was like, okay, I got it to do it once. I can't. It's like rare that I get it to do it.
Repeatable. It's hard to repeat.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like certain bosses, dog. Like, oh my god, it can get pretty frustrating in Black Myth. Like certain boss, you know, you got the timer right, but it's like, I don't know, the boss. It's just weird. A lot of the hitboxes were fucked up.
They did have a few design choices that were against the player. Like the bosses were so tall, you could only hit maybe an inch of their leg, but they would, like the lobster boss, prime example. He had like 6 legs. You couldn't hit none of them because they was always moving, and you had to get behind them. Pause. But
I mean, that game was a crime for not having the actual parry, bro.
Hold on. So we didn't have the actual parry.
No, it was
an ability.
It was that
ability. Yeah.
It was ass. I ain't
Did you beat that smooth
parry too?
Oh, no, I'm still working on it. I put it down to play a couple other games, but I'm gonna pick it back up. I think it is overblown. The thing is that it's a graphically impressive game, but in a nice looking area, the character being like a monkey human, whatever lore that is. But I don't think the game is doing anything new. Like, even like the scope of the world is like it's super linear. Like, it's
a boss rush game.
Linear.
Yeah, but what makes it so special over every other boss rush game that we have where
I agree with you on that point, that it's not like super like people talk about it like it's super special, right? Like, I think it's a, you know how some people make fun of me because, like, I'll be like, I like Horizon because it's big fucking robots and you're taking down big fucking robots. Like, to me, that's like the 13-year-old me that's like really fucking impressed, right?
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, listen, I think robots, like just fighting giant robots, is fire. That's why, like that.
So you like Real Steel?
Real Steel is fire.
You're such a kid.
What's that other movie where the 2 people go on the robot and
Pacific Rim?
Pacific Rim? I think that shit fire.
Yeah, Pacific Rim is fire.
All that shit.
Did you play RoboCop, BG?
Yeah, I beat that.
All right, so how'd you feel about the metal, like shooting, like, bro, that didn't, like, you felt like you were hitting metal, bro, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, I really liked it. So my thing with Black Myth is I feel like it taps into people's like, oh, this is so cool. Like, he's just doing almost like some Dragon Ball Z. It's the Dragon Ball Z effect. It's Dragon Ball Z. That's what it is.
It's more than just that. It's also, it felt good to have a game that just felt complete, and like, it didn't feel like it was rushed. It didn't feel like I was cheaped out of any experiences. The moveset was fire. They had a lot of staffs. The cosmetics was fire. The armor felt like a complete game.
Yeah,
the enemy types were varied and nice.
Very varied. Yep.
Every level.
I do think because, like, especially my thing is at the beginning of that game, like, you know, I can talk about this now if you ain't played it by now. At the beginning of the game, it's like this grand intro, right? Yeah. Where it's like 1 million gods and shit, and it's you, and you got to fight these gods, and you're doing all these flashy flare moves, and it's like it's kind of hollow and empty. You're not really. It just looks like a whole bunch of crazy shit is happening, like Dragon Ball Z. And I think people were like overly impressed by that shit. That's what I think it is. It's like some Dragon Ball Z effect. Like,
now it also had a story. We're not used to Souls games having succinct, stories that you can at least follow.
That's not true.
At least in my opinion, bro.
Stories, bro.
Is this?
I said something easy to follow where I don't have to knock on a random door of a haberdashery and get the lore from an old humpback woman. You know what I'm talking about? Come on.
And watch 10 YouTube videos.
Yeah. They be like, and the clue be like, light the candle of my forlong. Like, I'm like, nigga, what? Wow.
You know what it is? It's the rap effect. It's like, I don't. Here we go. It goes over their head. They don't get it.
Y'all don't.
Hold on. You think I'm missing battle rap bars from Demon Souls?
Yeah.
Stop this.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying, dog. Y'all got to pay attention to NPCs. They tell you everything. Y'all just not slowing down enough.
They tell you in fucking riddles, guy.
Listen,
Right.
as someone who's a Souls fan, I'll be the first one to tell you, bro. I'm not paying attention to none of that fucking story in them Souls games.
Hey, man.
Lies of P is different because Lies of P tells you directly through listening what is happening. The Miyazaki. The Miyazaki games, nigga, you gotta look on the wall for hieroglyphics. You gotta like decipher what NPCs. I ain't doing all that shit.
Y'all not paying attention, dog. Literally, NPCs literally telling you, dog.
No, they don't. They don't tell us anything.
First time I'm agreeing with Bunga Bunga BG, man. He's right.
Those NPCs don't tell you nothing, Tarek.
You got no bitches. Go find one, and then you know what you guys didn't do. Go find one.
That is not what the.
The nigga said that shit.
That is not what they're saying.
You are bitchless. Go find a bitch.
Nah, but even the notes you pick up, like I don't know how to get there. Where's the key? And it's like it literally shows you fucking the map where it is.
Bro,
like,
it'll literally like lick your thumb and see where the wind blows. It's not that.
The site's a great point where you got to go.
Yo, listen, y'all don't got to do this. Miyazaki is on bullshit. He's on bullshit when it comes to the story, bro. It's cool.
And y'all talk bad about Hideo. Hideo can give you. I don't
think MGS is convoluted. But people say MGS is convoluted. I'm like, dog, you're not paying attention. Like, it's not that hard. Like, maybe Kingdom Hearts. If you say Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, all right, I could probably give you that because there's a whole bunch.
It's not hard to understand.
It's not hard to understand. I'm saying, but there's a whole bunch of stuff you got to go back and look back on. If you didn't play Union Cross,
Kingdom Hearts is way more coherent than Souls games.
No, it's not. No,
Yes,
it's
it
no,
is.
no, no, it's
Yes, it
no,
is.
It is. It is.
Correct. Just let him play certain games besides Kingdom Hearts.
Unless you play, if you didn't play Union Cross,
forget it, bro. They don't get it, dog.
There's nothing coherent about a Souls game story, bro. Nothing.
No, there is. They literally tell you.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Y'all crazy, dog. Kingdom Hearts, you got to play the mobile game to understand the whole story. Come on.
No, you don't.
You had to play Union Cross, or you got to listen to
That's
video.
not true.
Yes,
you did not need to play that game to understand.
You don't have to.
You don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you. If you didn't watch the video, you had to play Union Cross to understand what's going on.
No, you'll be fine if you play Kingdom Hearts 3 without playing Union Cross.
No, I didn't say
Sora. Yeah, there's references to that mobile game, but it's not like you need to play it.
To understand the whole story, dog, the actual beginning of the story, you need to play Union Cross. It connects everything together. You have to know what Union Cross is going on. Come on, dog.
How many Kingdom Hearts games have you played, Tarek?
Like 9 or 10 of them. Almost damn near all of them.
Name them.
Chains of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 1, fire, Jesse. 355 or 358 over 2 days. Birth by Sleep, 2.8. I played almost all of them. What are you talking about?
Don't worry, Tarek.
You forgot Dream Drop Distance, Tarek.
Yes, whatever that. The one when Young Zetnas came back. Yeah, I played all of them.
Listen,
except for like one.
Miyazaki will put an NPC on the map, and the NPC will say, "My goldfish died," and that's supposed to be a clue for you to go 10 miles into like the next part of the map and go into some random church and like speak to a nigga like that's attached to the wall, an invisible nigga too. Like, come on, bro. That's the type of shit he does. It don't make no sense.
I know you're talking about those invisible guys all over the map, but BG, come on, bro. Have some respect for the games you like, man.
It don't make no sense, bro.
And the Bloodborne, the children was like, "Yo, go grab the music box, play it." That's what the fucking.
You remember? Tyrek in Bloodborne, the girl that got you find the fucking the bow tie, and she realized she got aimed by the pig. Like, bro, they don't pay attention to little things like that.
Y'all don't pay little details and shit like that. Like they tell you literally what the story is. Y'all they
want to send you to West Bubblefuck to speak to another NPC. Like, come on, bro. Like,
nah, dog.
Nah, bro. It's stop. Anyway,
my mom. I think the problem, Tyreek, what? It's not that we saying they don't tell you. It's the fact that you have to decipher shit. You have to literally go around, look for clues. That's
done deliberately, though. Like,
put shit together.
That's a part of you in the game. You're exploring the story.
No. If you like it, that's cool. But that's not traditional storytelling. That's
no. You can't. Traditional storytelling does leave a lot of ambiguity up. A lot of it you filling your own pieces in.
But those games, it's almost entirely that.
No, it's not. There is a base story in all those games.
They have cutscenes that don't even make sense some of the time.
Yes, they do. Use your brain, dog.
No. It's like this. It's like,
bro. What are you talking about?
Miyazaki makes games like if you're in Gotham, but every villain is the Riddler. Like, who want to do that?
Exactly.
What if every villain was the Riddler, bro? I'm like, dog, I'm not trying to do this shit.
Come on, brother. Come on.
Everybody you speak to is the Riddler. Come on, dog. We ain't do it. We don't want to hear that shit.
I'll give you the invisible guy that's in the wall. I'll give you that. That was funny.
And they speak in Old English too. Come on, bro. Who's trying to hear this?
Come on, dog. It's not that convoluted. I think y'all need to turn your brains. Y'all need to read more books. Open the schools, and y'all be straight.
I'm gonna say this.
Name 10 books.
Bro, those from Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Lord of the Rings.
Name 10 books.
Like I said, Lord of the Rings. Fuck out of here.
That's 3 books. The Hobbit. That's another book.
This was cheating.
But
The
those
Dune
are
is
the
a
only
book.
games where you hit like a wall. Like I hit every wall, like just in case in those games.
Yeah,
I'm just hitting walls.
I honestly don't understand what the issue is with reading, y'all. I think y'all just got the issue. Reading.
All right, smart guy. You got it.
I just don't want to in my games. That's all.
Nigga, go read a microwave.
That's why
Okay,
I don't
can we
Let's move on.
can we agree? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I gotta get to these other categories. Where the fuck was it? Best VR AR game: Arizona Sunshine remake, Asgard's Wrath 2. I didn't even know that was a VR AR game. Batman: Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellslinger VR, and Metro Awakening.
Alex?
Metro.
Oh, I'm not
Awakening
playing VR until next month, so I have no opinions on any of that.
I think Metro Awakening or Batman: Arkham Shadow is going to win that. Those games actually ended up being really
No,
good.
Asgard's Wrath is definitely going to win that.
I didn't even know that was.
Yeah, a lot of
VR
people
game.
hyped up Asgard Wrath on social media.
People see Asgard as the must. That's a VR seller.
I'm
That's how
hearing
they-
the same thing for Batman though. Really?
Yeah, I heard Batman's good in that Metro game.
But those two are on Oculus, right? They're not on PS4.
No.
Well, none of them are on PS. Well,
Metro
except for
is.
Arizona Sunshine and Metro.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of those games aren't on PS VR.
Tragic. Best. Do we care about best mobile game? Or can I
No.
skip that?
No.
Okay.
Do not offend me right now.
Best debut indie game.
No, you can do it.
No, I'm not. Best debut indie game.
Yes, yes, because one of them was Balatro.
Huh?
I hate when y'all do this.
Okay, fine. Best mobile game: AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card, Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero.
All right,
Oh, that's at
move on.
Oh, God.
Miho Universe.
So you had them read it. Now you want to move on? You saw how trash that was.
Hey, fuck out of here, Jazzy.
Yeah, read all the categories, BG.
Fuck out of here, Jazzy. Best debut indie game: Balatro, Animal Well, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and Plucky Squire.
Animal Well.
Yo, did y'all play that Plucky Squire?
Plucky Squire.
On, like everybody's radar. What happened? Because I ain't
No, we were all hype about
10
it.
minutes and deleted
It didn't turn out to be what we thought it was. That's
It's a
straight
baby
up.
game.
I know Hardhead played it and streamed it. That's all.
Wait, it's a baby game.
It's a baby game.
It's not what we thought it was, bro.
Yo, what a finesse. Are you serious?
I'm not going.
Bro, go play. I made it.
Wait,
I made it
Alex.
5 minutes into it, bro.
Alex, when you
it's
say
way too
baby
easy.
game, is it like PJ Maxx Paw Patrol? Or is it like
It's like I looked down, I had a diaper and I boo-booed on myself, like that type of baby game.
It's
Like you can cut your brain off.
Listen, I give them credit because they advertised and marketed the game very well, to convince enough people like me to buy it, and I was like,
You bought it?
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, you trash.
And I played like 2 hours, and I was like, yeah, this game isn't what I thought it would be. So I was done. It was over. They got my money. It's cool. Best independent game: Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. Okay.
What is UFO 50? Oh,
no idea.
Well, of course, it's a mobile game. I wouldn't have played it.
Well, that's indie. That's another.
I mean, indie game.
Yeah. Best community support: Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, right? I think it's 14.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, it's 14.
Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
If Fortnite doesn't win this, I'll be very surprised.
There's other games. It's been like Final Fantasy 14 for a minute, but I think it's like other games like rotate.
Like, really
That
think
they
about what
have.
Fortnite has done, bro. Not only have they had entire concerts, they've been on the Sphere. They've had so many cultural things. Didn't they even redo their? They even redone their engine, nigga. They put a new engine in the game.
Because they allow you to sell your soul in a game. So that's gonna put them over. They allow you to sell your soul in a game. Is that what they're requiring?
Fortnite is the cancer of gaming, bro. And the fact
It is.
But we talking about community support. Even if you don't like the game, even if you don't like the game, you can't
skins,
take
bro.
that from them. You said
The
what?
only reason I'm making this the Baldur's Gate 3 is because they just added mod support to consoles, you know, and they're constantly updating and patching, adding mods and stuff like that. They're really supporting that BG3 community, so I can see them winning that also.
That's crazy. The fact that Fortnite is still even a conversation should answer this.
Love you too.
All they do is put new skins in the damn game.
It's not just skin. Have y'all actually played it?
Bro, now you
Brother,
can
when have
jump
you
off
played
the
it? I have
fly
not seen
around.
I went on it. I downloaded it a few months ago just to check in with it. They have a ton of. It's almost like Roblox now, like where there's games within it. You know what I mean?
Where
Where
it's so generic, Alex. I just can't do it.
we're having two different conversations. It's community support. It's not about if you have fun. It's not about if they have the good shooting mechanics. Are they updating it? Are they being routine about it? And they've literally had Travis Scott concerts. Like, what are we talking about?
Years ago.
They're still doing it. Wonton'S, like, they just got a Jordan shoe, and they just got Jordan shoes in there. Like they're constantly updating and trying to stay culturally
I hear what
relevant.
you're saying. We're not saying they don't.
Okay, then love me, nigga. Stop arguing with me.
We comparing it to the other games that also update.
You said
Love
embrace me,
me.
nigga. Embrace
Does
me.
Baldur's Gate have Jordans?
No.
Does Bell in Wonderland have Jordans? No, none of it.
Oh god. Best ongoing game: Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2. Why do I feel like I just did the same shit?
This is Fortnite. This is Fortnite's category right here.
Okay, can we stop mentioning Destiny 2, bro? I hate that game. I hope we never. I want them to die.
I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, it is over. It's over now.
want them to die.
Games for Impact. It's funny how. Well, why is okay? Closer the distance. Indica, Neva, Life is Strange, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kanzera Zao.
Bunch of dog shit. Good.
I really want to play
Senua's
Indica.
Saga or Tales of Zao.
I'm gonna give it none of these.
Has anybody played Indica?
No.
I really want to play it, bro. I just don't know if it's like one of them point and click walking simulators. For $30, I'm not spending
Pretty sure
that.
it is. It's like a visual novel type shit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I feel like the story might be dope. We need Jack to stream. It's like a waste of money.
Innovation and accessibility. Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Veilguard, Prince of Persia, Star Wars Outlaws. So I mean, do we
Black Ops
care?
6.
Okay. Best performance: Hannah Tell, Life is Strange, Brianna White, Rebirth, Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2, and Maliga Jurgens, Hellblade 2.
Nigga, isn't Brianna White a porn star? That's a game?
No,
Hellblade
that's
2.
a
Maliga
Angela White.
No, I know
Maliga
Angel
Jurgens.
White. I'm talking about the black girl. Never mind.
No, Angela White, not Angel White.
I know there's also Brianna White. I'm do the knowledge, Nick.
I didn't know that. I wasn't here with your game.
Freak. Best audio design: Astrobot, Black Ops 6,
Astrobot
Rebirth,
wins.
Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
I'm gonna give it the
Astrobot.
Mm-hmm.
What
Well, I
category?
don't know. Hellblade 2
Audio
was in that
design.
category. Hellblade 2 probably wins.
I mean, that's the one thing that Hellblade be getting right.
Yeah, audio and the facial capture.
Do they have a
They gotta
sound?
give him one, BG. You know they gotta give him one.
They got a music one. Astrobot might win that
That's
music.
next.
Yeah, he ain't
best,
ready yet, though.
best score and music: Astrobot, Rebirth, ReFantazio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade.
It's gonna be Fantasia or
Stellar Blade.
Astrobot.
I heard Stellar Blade got some heat too.
Yeah, Refantasio or
Me
Astrobot.
personally, I'm going Silent Hill 2. That soundtrack is crazy to me. I love it.
But that battle theme in Metaphor, it's just so
Oh yeah,
good, dog.
oh buddy was going crazy. He needs to be there when they do the orchestra shit.
Bro, he was no. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, hey, man, play that sound up. Yeah.
I hope he's there when they do the music for the Game
Me
of the
too.
Year categories.
Me too, dog. So y'all can hear it,
That'd
bro.
be
Dude was
lit.
spitting, dog.
You're gonna have
Remind
that
me of
dude with
Wayne.
Afro with the big flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember old buddy flute guy.
Best
Old buddy flute guy.
Best narrative: Rebirth, Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, ReFantazio, Hellblade 2, Silent Hill 2.
What was this category?
Best narrative.
Best narrative:
Oh,
Metaphor.
yeah. Why is Helldivers 2 in that?
Silent Hill 2. My bad.
Oh, I think it's Helldivers 2. Okay.
Give it the good old Metaphor, baby.
Okay.
This shit was trash.
You,
Best-
nigga.
Nah, Alex is kind of right, bro.
You don't hear all these great games they're naming?
Bro, I hate y'all so much.
Do you want to play Metaphor Re-Phantasmagogue?
Bro, so many good games,
I'm not trying to get negative too, but like they kind
of y'all just lick Wukong's coochie talking about all this and that. Now it's a bad
Facts.
So that's a bad idea.
What did Chica say? Of course, bro.
Yeah, the
Think about it. Hellblade Sinuous Sacrifice is in like 17 categories. Like that should tell you something, bro.
For real.
I was tell you that maybe
It's only in like
maybe
4
the
or
game is doing
5.
something right.
Only 4
or 5.
Well, that could also
only
be that
5.
the game,
So the rest of the year was a bunch of junk.
bro. That
But
could
talking
mean
about
that
that
the game is really crafted very well. It could mean
I
that.
think you
too.
guys should expand your horizons.
I see what you did there.
You know what? If y'all game horizon was as big as one time belt loop or belt size, and y'all have more fun.
Wait, what the? I didn't know Gaming Persona was in there. What's up, bro?
Come on, dog.
Yo, what's going
stop.
on, Alex? How you doing, bro?
He
Oh,
can't.
that's Wonton.
CBG. I told him all the time, stop playing with
Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop playing with. He came in here. He came in here and was telling y'all about yourselves.
Hey, Alex. Let me know if you need the meal plan, Alex. I got
All
you.
right.
No, I really thought he was. I was like, why ain't he talking?
I mean, he was in here. If you was in here earlier, he would have cooked you. I'm just,
Hey, in more ways than one, BG.
Oh, see, y'all play. Anyway, get best game direction. Best game direction. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth, Erdtree, Rebirth, and Re-Phantasio. Best game direction.
You know what's crazy? All these games are in the exact same game for the game of the year. As
It's
well.
usually
Don't they do that like almost every year? They do that.
Direction was kind of mid, bro.
I don't-
Mid-year, bro.
You know what I don't see here that I feel like they haven't. Didn't they have a best studio? I don't see that here.
No, they don't have a best there. You're thinking of Gold Joystick Award.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Joystick, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Same. It's same nominees for Game of the Year and Best Game Direction. It's Astrobot, Balatro, Wukong, Erdtree, and Rebirth, and Re-Phantasio.
Yo, is Wukong the lowest rated game to be nominated for Game of the Year?
It might be.
Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
What did it get again?
82.
Like in the
82 on
80,
PC
yeah.
and like 70 something on console.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
that's
nothing.
why they have performance issues though.
The next
81
lowest,
on
the next
PC.
game, would be actually might be Rebirth, which is at like a high 80 because everything else is in the 90s. I think. I'm not sure where Erdtree's probably in the 90s also.
Gotta be 90s, bro. It's from software, bro.
Yeah. Look, my personal is Rebirth. As to what I think will win,
I think Rebirth is winning.
I'm treating will win, bro. You know that, dog.
They changed the rules for a game, bro.
I don't think Erdtree. As much as people worry, I would bet Erdtree doesn't win. I'm very confident Erdtree is not going to win.
Erdtree's going to win.
I don't think
It's not going to win.
I don't think it's winning. I think FF7, it's FF7's year. It's going to win.
Not especially after the complaints. It's definitely not winning.
It's not winning.
Let me ask you again. What's the category you're on right now, BG?
Art direction.
The last one. It's game direction and game of the year because they're both the same nominees for both.
Rebirth has one of the higher Metacritic scores this year. It's sold pretty good. Well, based on what I think it's sold pretty good. We don't really fucking know.
If I had to guess, Erdtree could win game direction. Rebirth could win game of the year.
If Erdtree was game direction, that's a disgrace, dog. I'm sorry.
For game of the year, I don't.
Yes,
I actually, yeah, for game of the year, I actually don't think they're going to give it to Rebirth. I think it's going to be either Re-Phantasio or Astrobot. I really think they're going to give it to either one of those.
Thank you, BG.
I think that
Re-Phantasio's going to win, dog. Like y'all. I don't know if y'all saw the reviews about how the media reviewed this game. They love Fantasio, dog. They love to mess out that game.
Yeah, I don't think they.
I tried to tell him, Kiso. I tried to.
I don't think they loved Rebirth as much as they talk about like Re-Phantasio. I don't.
Well, Re-Phantasio is new. That's why it's relatively new.
But no, it's also because of all the content they put in Rebirth. It was too much. They also hated all that side content.
Yeah, but that's the same people were like, oh, we want more content too. So some people.
Well, I mean, more doesn't give me too much. Like it's like I want to cheese my burger, but like you gave me 3 slices, but all I want is one slice.
Refill the shrimp, yeah.
Restart the shrimp.
I think it's ReFantazio or Astrobot. I would almost put money on that.
Yeah, I think it's between like those two.
Me too. I agree.
To actually win it, because like Astrobot, we seen like the feedback like Game Press gave this game,
That
like
shit's
it
not
was
winning.
like really hot. Please, Final Fantasy Rebirth.
He said,
not
please.
winning, correct?
It's gonna win.
I don't think so.
What is Rebirth?
It got nominated 16 times for 16 different awards, right? Well,
You want to make a
not
bet on
16.
this, direct?
No, you already lost your bet. You're gonna hold that L.
Oh, you scared? Were you scared?
No, you already lost money, dog. Don't lose another $100. You good?
No, I actually won money too because
You won from me.
shout
though.
out to Jack. Thank you for the $200, by the way.
Well, see, that's why. Yeah,
Oh, you bet.
He paid you
bet
200.
You took $200 off Jack.
Talk about it.
Yo.
That's Jack.
Wait.
You
What was the
took-
bet? What was the bet?
Helldivers 2 to be nominated for Game
It
of the
was
Year.
actually two bets. It was one bet was like Helldivers 2 was not going to be nominated for Game of the Year. I was right about that. And then the second bet was like Jack said that Metaphor wasn't going to get Game of the Year nomination.
200 shilling. Oh my god.
Yeah,
200 shillings, brother.
Yeah, Jack is crazy for that.
Hey yo, Jack. Jazzy ran your pockets like that.
Yeah, boy.
That's why he ain't been straight. He depressed.
That's why he took the day off.
This nigga made horrible bets all year.
Dang, you ran him out the park, bro. Jolly.
And now he's gonna have to buy Tyrek a PS6 in a couple
Yeah,
years.
this nigga's
No, he's not.
Is he?
Not
That's just not
Reagan,
gonna
no.
be
No, he will. He will.
Yo,
It's
y'all
only
making
$100.
y'all pay pigs, bro.
I'm gonna go to Memphis too and pick that shit up from that nigga too.
Oh, let me
It's
pull
not
up. Let me
gonna be
record that.
$1,000.
Let me record that. I'm gonna pull up. Tell him,
Jack
don't put my
just
stuff in the
Jazzy
mail,
said
bro.
this
I'm
your
gonna
last
pick
time
mine
on the
up.
show, by the way.
We're not going to that cookie shop. Jack.
Oh,
You heard,
facts.
Jazzy? Jazzy?
I just want to say I put all of y'all in game about Shrubot and also Metaphor again this highly acclaimed and even be nominated for Game of the Year.
Try to
But
talk to
I
him.
had to warn y'all.
Remember you said that Zelda was
Yeah.
ain't nominated and it didn't. Good times.
Hey,
right? Huh?
broken clock is sometimes
good
get
times.
wrong.
A broken clock or something. This they got the saying wrong about being wrong.
He made up his own
They got the
saying.
saying wrong about being right.
It's a broken
Yeah,
clock.
I
is
can admit
right
I was
twice
wrong
a day.
about it getting
Yeah,
nominated.
sometimes you don't need Vaseline when you need them anyway. You just say something right.
Nigga went President Bush on us. Fool me once.
You can't get fooled.
You can't fool me twice again. It's like, what the fuck?
Crazy, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
man.
it's between Metaphor, Astrobot, and I think Balatra also has a chance of getting into.
Bellin with the world.
Oh shit, Blandrew in here. Yes, sir.
What's up, my brother?
I know Jazzy gives it like a high five instead of dapping niggas up, bro. I just know.
Jazzy's like what they'll call a jive Negro back in the day.
Y'all think he bop with his knees when he walked? Like don't like Goofy or some shit?
What's that movie? Undercover Brother or some shit?
Oh yeah, he definitely put mayonnaise on his sandwich. Yep.
No, I don't do that
mayonnaise on
shit. That's Bond.
Bond he's in the mayo jar.
Jazzy probably give you like a warm embrace, like a full embrace.
Bond is the one. Bond is the one putting it on your bread. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, you want to cut that for me?
You want some aioli clown? Yeah.
You want anchovies on that?
Oh, God.
Can y'all hear me?
As far
Yeah, we
We'll
hear
hear
you.
you now.
yeah, we hear you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up?
You got anything to say, sir?
What are we on right now? Sorry about
Well,
that.
we just finished.
Game of the Year nominations.
Just finished the Game of the Year nominations. I mean, we just.
Oh yeah, it's completely nonsensical. I can't believe some of those nominees are what they are.
I said I think
Can you say that one
ReFantazio.
more time? Hold on. Can you say that one more time, Blender? Nonsense. Can you say that again? No.
Nonsensical. Those nominees.
Nonsensical. All right, I gotta use that.
You're just talking about
Smooth.
Erdtree specifically, right?
Smooth trying to get that out of his mouth gonna be like a
well,
Claymore next
there's-
stream.
There's two, and then an eyebrow raiser. There's Black Myth, there's Erdtree, and then there's Balatro. I don't have an issue with Balatro specifically, simply because I'm always fighting BG about card games being good. But it just goes against a lot of the things that the Game Awards stood for years prior, where we were fighting with Xbox fans about Forza not being qualifiable. A lot of fighting games never got their fair shot. Devil May Cry and Astral Chain and all these other games weren't qualifiable just because they were too Japanese or something like that, but you're allowing something like Balatro to be up there. And then Black Myth Wukong, that's not even... It's kind of low as far as like review scores go for all the games that came out this year, I don't know why that one got
sales. It's because of the sales.
It sold 20 million. Yeah.
I really don't care about all that. Like, if we're just giving Game of the Year awards just based off of popularity, then no, a lot of those games should just be like Nintendo games and multiplats.
No, I agree with you. It's stupid. They shouldn't go by sales. But that's why.
You ready for? Well, the game of the like this whole award show is basically like popularity contest based on like some of the nominations. They look better like on paper to get more eyes on their show. This is like advertisement and world premieres.
Also,
so I don't look at like Jeff Keighley's show is like, oh, there's like this huge like any prestige or anything like that, because like if you haven't seen, like they said something about the votes, like 90% of like what goes in who wins is like from the judges themselves, and 10% of that is the actual votes. So it's just entertainment at the end of the day. So I don't really care about these shows like that seriously one way or another.
Anyway, nobody takes it.
I'm not taking it serious, but I see it for what it is, and I think a lot of games unrightfully got snubbed this year, and especially if they're allowing remakes and remasters this year, it's like, okay, then where's Persona 3? That game is sitting like at a 90 something. Yakuza was one of the highest reviewed games, or they didn't give no spotlight to that game. Even Silent Hill 2 did a lot better than a lot of people were expecting. It did better than Wukong. You had Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and plenty of other games that could have taken some of those spots up there.
I mean, but this has been consistent with Jeff Keighley's show for a while now. They've been kind of like,
he dick rides PlayStation, dick ride Kojima, and now and From Software is added to that list now.
And notice that's Smooth. Remember when rumors of Remedy getting acquired by Sony were happening, and then we got all.
Oh yeah, he made sure he fucking put fucking Control in the fucking like nominee. Yeah, you're a clown, dog. I just realized that shit. I do recall that.
Control was a good game.
Kids,
a game of the year.
That game was fire.
It didn't win it. Yeah, it was a good game. It didn't win it.
That whole Remedy situation, it's like Remedy has just been.
They've been like a fan
favorite at the Game Awards. I'm like, what are they doing to where?
How many games did you play on this list, Andrew?
Remedy always been like.
No, man, they weren't gassing Remedy like that until the heavy rumors.
He did gas up Alan Wake 2 last year.
Yeah, Alan Wake. Yeah, and if that's going to be your thing too, as far as sales, Alan Wake cracked 1 million a couple months after the fact. That game was
but also reviewed high too. It just takes one or the other. It doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't take both. You got to do one of them.
Then that begs the question: where's Persona 3? Where's the Yakuza? Where's all these other games? That
it's Persona 3. You know,
Persona 3. Come on, where did that land at? That was like a high 80s, right? 87, 88.
The Persona games always land high.
And Persona 3 is a remaster. It's not a remake.
They didn't have any.
No, it's a remake.
Did it have any remasters?
It's a remake.
Is it really?
It's not a remaster.
Is it
it's
really?
It's a remake. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, they already had a remake nominated. So there's remakes always get nominated if they're good enough, right?
And he literally said remakes, remasters, and DLC are now qualifiable for Game of
the
Year.
Remakes always qualified because they nominated Resident Evil 2 a couple years ago, right?
Resident Evil 4 last year.
No,
yeah, so remakes are always on the table. I think remasters weren't.
But Tarek, you know why he put that in there. He only put in like a few days before he made the announced nominees awards because of Elden Ring. We all know this. Even PG Check Wave Machine, they never had it before.
My issue with the list is I'm good at everything on the list except for Erdtree being there. That game should not.
Me too. I agree.
Everything should not. Yeah, Erdtree should not.
Everybody agrees on that. Everybody agrees on that.
Greg Miller needs to shut the fuck up.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, this dude was talking about well, I played it. It was a whole game I played this year. I'm like, dog, you have to beat a big portion of Elden Ring to even get the DLC. Like, you got to beat 2 of the main bosses, which will take you at least a quarter to halfway.
And one of them, they're pretty much the harder bosses too.
Yeah, Moog is like an end game fucking boss. Like, you can't just
you know what I realized?
Like the beginning, yeah.
The worst Souls fans are the new Souls fans. That's what I realized.
Yeah,
the ones who are new to it, because they act like it is the most best shit they've ever experienced because they're new to it. Kofi's kind of the same way. Because Blaze, if you remember, Kofi was kind of dodging Souls games before, but then he got on them, and then he act like it was just the best shit ever. The new Souls fans are kind of annoying.
Who started playing Jigglypuff music?
Oh, don't do that to my guy Kofi. Come on.
Oh my God.
Kofi.
Why you hate Kofi, Tarek?
I can't hate something that puts me to sleep, dog. What the fuck?
That's hate. That's hate.
No, you only say that because he doesn't like Horizon. We know your game.
No. He gives no opinions that gives you any type of like thinking at all. It's just a whole bunch of generic spiel. I'd rather listen to a teleprompter or see a teleprompter.
You already listened to like Horizon storyline, so
that's
now
funny.
you digest that, brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Shut up, bro.
That's a good one.
So it's a lot of hate in here.
So he hates what he is. That's crazy.
It's a lot of hate in here. Let me read some.
All I'm gonna say is, for whatever reason, people think Jeff Keighley doesn't have control over his own show, and they think it's just completely based on whatever the judges and all that are saying. That's completely that's just not true. I'm sorry to say, this is a Sony fanboy show.
I don't believe that at all. I think that's cope. I think that's cope. I'm sorry. I think it's cope.
No,
I think that is cope. That there's some PlayStation agenda that Jeff Keighley has. No, I think it's cope. I'm sorry. It's cope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think that's cope.
I don't think it's a
Did Sony beat a FromSoftware game last time? No,
This is from software. Maybe
Sony games went.
And even then, like last year, Spider-Man 2 didn't get like any win award whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Horizon didn't win any awards.
Yeah, remember Horizon Zero Awards? Listen, yeah, they get nominated.
That's because it's Horizon. Let's be real.
It gets nominated, but all those at the same time, all those PlayStation games that get nominated deserve to be nominated. If we being real, so I mean, I don't see this agenda and this conspiracy for PlayStation that y'all claim is there.
If that was the case, then Breath of the Wild wouldn't have won in like 2017.
There's absolutely nothing else they could have given it to outside of Breath of the Wild. That show
muted,
would not.
they had no choice. They had no choice, bro. With that Breath of the, they come on.
I mean, they had people saying they made him a better father. Fuck at that point, that shit better fucking win. Like
I'm talking about.
But BG, you really don't think there's a conspiracy between Jeff Keighley and PlayStation? How do you not see that? Stevie,
where is it? So give me an example. You give me an example of a PlayStation game that's nominated that hasn't deserved to be nominated. I mean, bro, Uncharted 4 lost to and I don't have a problem with this, but it lost to Overwatch.
That was crazy.
That was crazy fucking work. Uncharted losing to Overwatch.
That was like when Macklemore beat Kendrick, bro.
Yeah, Bloodborne lost to Witcher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
bro,
Bloodborne. Yeah,
there's been some bullshit, bro. It's not a Sony bias show. Come on, they just put out good games, bro.
Mad games and publishers get snubbed. Like PlayStation,
I think a game like Stray was nominated only for the simple fact it was a console exclusive to PlayStation first, bro. They be doing shit like that. Kenna did get nominated
for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
when?
That was 2021.
It might have been a dry year, but it might have been a dry year. Maybe it did, but it was a dry year. It might have been.
There's no way.
It was like, yo, Xbox never got a Game of the Year. I remember this.
I think he might have a problem with Xbox, not fucking. Yeah, maybe Xbox needs to.
Smooth, how do you feel that Xbox has never really won a Game of the Year, brother?
It's a conspiracy because even the years when Xbox literally
Canada never got nominated, dog. It was Deathloop, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2 that got nominated, and
Psychonauts 2,
yeah, and Resident Evil Village. Yeah, It Takes Two won. Yeah, so that's not. Yeah, what the fuck?
The issue I have with the reason why the whole Xbox thing is that every fucking year, they make some sort of adjustment that they didn't make the year before that. For example, Forza Horizon 5, 93 Metacritic. It released, I guess, just after the cutoff. The very fucking next year, they make sure they extend it a couple weeks for, what's the game? I think Ragnarok released the 18th of November or some shit like that. And they made the cut. It was like, why do you guys do that? And now you want to include like DLCs and all that other stuff. And I'm like, but you never put but you can't put a racing game in there.
It ain't good enough.
Even though it's the best of its kind. That's crazy. That's nasty work.
But you know what I didn't? Apparently, Jeff Keighley and Kojima have worked together before. I didn't know. Is that they worked together on a game or something like that? Like a long time ago.
Me at all.
Which I didn't know. Like, I may have to fact check that, but it was like a game. It might have been one of the Metal Gear games. Like Jeff Keighley had some type of involvement in making. I don't know what the role was, but there's some type of relationship there. I literally thought like he just like has been like this fan and wanted to like give that nigga a lap dance and a blowjob this whole time. I didn't know there was like a prior relationship. That's what it said.
I think
It literally seemed
like you was like, nah, you want to get that man fellatio 5.
That's what it looked. It looked like when Kojima split up with Konami. It seemed like Jeff Keighley came out of nowhere and just wanted to give that nigga the million stroke.
He was a stepdad that stepped up.
Because it was an industry-wide thing where people were like on Kojima's side and shitting on Konami at the time, because that was a point where Konami started doing those gambling gotcha games or whatever. Pachinko machines, all that junk. Yeah, the Pachinko machines.
Metal
So a lot
Gear,
of them,
Survive,
yeah,
they were
fucking up. So the industry already was kind of like not fucking with them, and them doing that to Kojima was like the straw, like the last straw and shit. So,
Yeah, I don't think there's any PlayStation conspiracy. I think PlayStation just usually makes at least one absolute banger game that cannot be denied. At least one a year.
Yeah, at least yeah. It's not like they win every fucking year. They've won like a lot of like last 3 out of 5, I think, but it's not every year. Going back to God of War 1 2018, the 2020 Last of Us 1, and that was like, you can't really say another game should have won that year. I guess you could say Red Dead if you care, but shit, it beat it. So
yeah, like deal with if Starfield would have had a higher Metacritic, I think it would have got a Game of the Year nomination.
Yeah, PlayStation. PlayStation has,
I don't believe it because nothing stopped freaking what the fuck Black Myth from being nominated. It's not even it barely cracked 80
sales
from Shanghai.
Doesn't matter.
It's sold.
What does it matter?
Money in China, bro.
Money's money.
Oh my goodness.
No matter when something sells 20 million in, I don't know, 10 days. Yeah, sorry, that shit got to get nominated. It is what it is. I mean,
what do you know?
Starfield has 50 million players, man.
Is all that from China or just
I think a good portion of it is from China, but at the same time, still 20 million. Like, let other games sell 20 million. There's other Chinese games out there. They didn't do this shit.
Exactly.
That's about 1.5 billion people in China. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of games that sold 20 million. If we just don't hear about it, you have a large margin.
We would hear.
Would we? I mean, you have a huge ass chance of selling 20 million if you got 1 billion people in one location. I mean, you just better. It's like, as a matter of fact, it's like you should. In that case, it's a lot of fucking people over there.
Hey,
I mean, Smooth. If you went by the years and we went by every single year, if you could tell me what Xbox game deserved to be there over said game, then I would give you. Like if you could go down every year and say this should have been here.
Avowed. Blaze. Matter of fact, I will do that. I can't do that in this podcast, but I will do it as a video because that requires some research.
Yeah, I need to get out of here so we can go to After Dark.
Where you gotta go?
No, I need to go to After Dark so I can watch this Eagles game. Weapon Wheel trivia questions. Mafia Quad in Final Fantasy 9. There's an optional boss known for being one of the hardest fights in the game. The boss is located in Memoria and has no storyline connection. What is the name of this boss? Is it Ozma, Necron, Hades, or Yasmat? Final Fantasy 9.
I think he's Yasmat. It's Yasmat, yeah.
Optional boss.
I think so.
I'm gonna say Hades because I'm not.
I'm gonna say Yasmat or Yasmat.
Answer is Ozma.
Cool.
Knick-Knack. A Metacritic score of 57 and a user score of 6 are the current scores of which of the Game of the Year snubs at this year's TGA. So which has a Metacritic score of 57 and a user score of 6? Is it Zenless Zone Zero, Jujutsu Kaisen, The First Ascendant,
Shattered Space,
or Wuthering Waves?
Name them one more again.
Zenless Zone Zero, Jujutsu Kaisen, The First Ascendant, or Wuthering Waves, which has a 57 Metacritic score and a user score of 6.
I don't think it would be that low. I think
I'm gonna say Wuthering Waves. I don't know.
It is The First Ascendant.
Oh, The First Ascendant. I forgot all about that game. Yeah.
That's why I got a 57, brother.
What the fuck? Why are there so many? What the fuck are all these? What? I might have to do these other questions in After Dark or something. Let me read these super chats. Okay, so we can get out of here. Where did I stop? Scrolling. Okay. Black Metal Gamer. Why no best shooter category? Cause Jeff is a cuck?
What?
Are there enough shooters to make a category?
No, there wasn't a lot of good shooters this year.
Yeah. But why
A
would
lot of
that
this is
be?
early-
Why is
early
that?
access.
Why is that connected to
X-Defiant,
being a
you mean?
cuck? That's funny.
Wait, BG,
I
can y'all hear
understand
me?
what he means.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I was trying to ask a question a couple minutes ago.
Oh, what was it?
I was gonna ask Smooth why people think that the Game Awards is biased towards FromSoftware, it's biased towards Kojima, we're now Remedy. But when you suggest that it might be biased towards Sony, all of a sudden everybody loses their minds. They're like, "That's not true. There's no way." I'm just like, "How are you not seeing this?"
I don't think they're biased towards Remedy at all either. I think, I think I think the whole industry is biased towards FromSoftware though. The whole industry is.
Yeah.
I think everybody dick eats them. But Remedy, no. PlayStation, no.
Remedy didn't even win
Remedy,
Game of the Year
yes.
last year. They didn't even win Game of the Year last year, did they? Who won?
No. They
Remedy
just got
swept
nominated.
last year though.
Yeah,
got
but
nominated.
no, but Baldur's Gate 3 took a lot of the awards last
I'm not
year.
talking about Baldur's Gate. I'm talking about Alan Wake 2.
But they won. Baldur's Gate's the one that won last year. They took a lot
I'm
of
not
the
talking
awards.
about overall Game of the Year. I'm saying like all those categories that
He's
Alan
all
Wake
the
was.
award.
But
all-
yeah, but
overall
did it
the
not
entire
deserve it?
show.
Around
But
the
did it
same
not
amount
deserve
of
it?
awards too. Yeah, Alan Wake definitely deserved. Like that was one of the better games last year.
Talk to people that actually played Alan Wake. And again, that game goes against what you guys were saying about sales and all that. Even if it reviewed well, there was
You
still
gotta
a
do
whole bunch of
one,
games that
but you-
reviewed
Wait,
well
how
that
many
didn't.
people in here played and beat Alan Wake in here? Because I
I
don't
did.
understand like what
I
the
played
issue
it. I
is.
didn't like it.
You know,
Yeah,
bro,
you know,
I feel like people didn't like the game that they offered. It was a detective, slow burn, suspense. I think folks wanted some super intense horror action. That's just not what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Doesn't make it a bad game.
Yeah, I think
Right.
it deserved this. It got like 85 or something Metacritic for some high 80s, right? It was
Yeah,
good.
and I don't. And Blandrew, I disagree with you. I may not like it, but everybody I saw that talk about it liked it. I
Yeah,
don't.
that game was highly fucking touted from release.
I didn't see nobody say, "Oh, this sucks." I
It
was the
barely
only one
sold.
saying it. I was the only one saying it sucked.
Oh yeah, Blandrew.
Up Jazz Master.
What about the
When y'all get pet names? That's
Nintendo
cute.
media bias?
You said what?
What about the Nintendo media bias?
Oh God.
No,
I'm not buying it.
We got to get out of here.
Go ahead, BG.
No, but you can get where I'm going with that angle though, Blandrew. Because
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
that's,
you know.
that's the thing people say.
Okay, Clout Fiend. BG tweeted he listened to the GNX album 3 times. Then the next tweet, he said, "It's a skip, fraud watch." No, I didn't. I said there's 3 skips on the album. 3
it's
songs
my
that I
Kendrick.
can consider skips. I think the album
That's-
is fire, though.
That album had 6 good songs.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're gonna
I
speak
got
on it
topics.
after dark. For
Yeah,
sure.
we'll do that.
People are glazing that shit way too hard. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk about it after dark. Blaze.
Ruffle
Yeah,
Mutt,
'cause I gotta argue that.
Konami, and Kojima at the same award show. Oh, they should scrap. They should just get right on stage and fight in front of everybody. Throw hands. That'd be fire. Luis Barrios, Metaphor is the clear winner for Game of the Year. The DLC isn't going to win. The monkey game is just there for grifters and people like Alex. Rebirth doesn't have the recency bias like Metaphor. Okay.
Jeesh.
I'm a grifter, or is he talking about navy green t-shirt wearing Alex?
He just called
he's
you a
talking about
monkey,
the other
bro.
one. I think he's talking about the other one.
I mean, I don't mind being the coolest monkey in the jungle, but
Oh, God, I
Hey,
get the
Remember
reference.
that?
hey, that's a throwback. That's a throwback if you get that.
Hey,
Not
man,
many
that
people
was-
gonna get that one.
Bro, what a time that was, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
They did it on purpose. If Bond was here, he'd call Wukong Wukok.
Oh God.
Yeah.
TV Black BBC Wuka. Yeah, he'd be crazy.
Yeah. Luis Barrios. BG, when are you throwing your PS5 out the window? Are you gonna finesse us like you did to Bond when he bet you to delete your channel and you deleted BG movie reviews? Luis Barrios, you're breaking up. I can't make out the rest of your super chat. Sorry, bad connection.
You just read his chat. How is he breaking up?
Shut up, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Shut the fuck up, Jazzy. Jeff and Kojima's porno just donated. They didn't say anything.
Huh?
Wow.
All right. It's time to get out of here. We're going to After Dark. Great show.
Yes, sir.
Chat, appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. We'll catch y'all next week. To After Dark we go. Peace.
Peace.
Look.
Oh Lord.
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro king got me. See, that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond, aiming a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not for real. Oh wait. Then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like, how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then send your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon Will Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't all strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.